can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, and we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's up and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome to today's live stream. We've got a game today between Chelsea and PSG, guys. And for those of you who do not know, Chelsea is an English soccer team in the Premier League, and of course, PSG in the French league here. And they are from, obviously, Paris. Now, for those of you wondering, hey, why is PSG purple? Why did you make PSG purple? Well, it's because red and blue make purple, and they are the red and blues versus just the blues in Chelsea. And in case anybody is wondering, I am just a little bit biased, and I'm going to be going, my heart says Chelsea, my mind says Paris, but this will be a very interesting game. What's up, Orlando? How you doing, bro? You're the first in the chat, dude. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pretend like this crowd is full today, because that's the best way to go about these kinds of things, especially for a game that is publicly available. Yes, this game is publicly available. It is absolutely free to watch as long as you sign up for DAZN Sports, DAZN. But if you do that, and you just learned right now that you can do that because of this channel, I would encourage you to consider having both streams up. You can watch the game in full time, regular time, and listen to this color radio broadcast at the same time. This is a watch party today because everyone has access to it, so I'm going to do my best to keep you guys entertained. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at these two teams and these two lineups. I did need to make a couple of changes, so I'm actually going to start today with PSG, not with Chelsea. Let's start by taking a look at PSG today. So, and I've struggled so much to say this man's name right here, but this guy out of Georgia, number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Yes, had to practice saying it. Had to practice yesterday. I was like, hey, does this sound right? Does this sound right? Does this sound right? Kvaratskhelia is your left forward today, your left wing, if you will. Your center forward today, Ousmane Dembele. You can see I put out the flags for them. He is French. Desiree Doué, also French right here. This is going to be your attack today for PSG. Now, guys, the last game that we covered with PSG, they absolutely slaughtered Real Madrid. Yes, they absolutely killed Real Madrid. It was bad. It was insane how bad they won by. It was 4-0 by the end of the game. And a big part of it had to do with these guys up front. Also, Fabian Ruiz, the Spanish man right here. Of course, Vitinha, João Neves, and Nuno Mendes, all Portuguese right here. The Portuguese names continue on the back line here. So, Nuno Mendes on the back line, left side. You're going to have Lucas Beraldo here as your center back. Your other center back, Marquinhos, both of these men Brazilian, and the Italian man down at the bottom here, Gianluigi Donnarumma. I missed one right here. We got a man out of Morocco, Achraf Hakimi as well. Tuchen, what's going on? Saying Football Nation. Chelsea is my favorite soccer team. Hit the like button if you think that they're decent. Dude, they are decent. And I do think that they're going to do very, very, I don't know, man. Here's some notes. I do have some notes on them. Actually, I do need to also download this one graphic because they did change the starting lineup, guys. We are going to see Reece James in the starting lineup here for Chelsea, and it wasn't previously supposed to be him, so let me do the quick adjustment and then pull up the graphic in just a second here. So, yeah, Reece James is going to get the start today. Number 6. Coño, ¿qué es lo que estoy haciendo? Okay, Tuchen, Robert Zamora, what's up, man? Hakimi is so effing good. Get it? But, of course you get it. Because why wouldn't you get it? Okay, here's another thing that I wanted to bring up. So let's go ahead let's move over to Chelsea once this downloads. That's downloaded. Chelsea update the image. Chelsea team starters. Bang. Cool. All right, guys. This is your starting lineup today for Chelsea. This is the Blues. I am backing the Blues today. Your left forward today. Now this, I marked him down as left wing. Previously, when I looked at the lineup, we had just one forward in João Pedro. But it looks like they've moved the center attacking mids up a little bit. They slid around and made some adjustments. It's no longer a 4-2-3-1 formation. It is now a 4-3-3 formation for Chelsea today. So you've got your man out of Portugal right here, Pedro Neto. We've got João Pedro, your forward for today. He does have 2 goals on the year, or in this World Cup, in this Club World Cup. Neto has 3, by the way. We've got Palmer, Cole Palmer, the Englishman, out there on the right side. You've got Argentina in the midfield right now, a couple Central Americans here. You've got Enzo Fernandez from Argentina on the left wing. From Ecuador, Moises Caicedo in the center right here. He'll be your center mid. And your right mid, who normally plays right back. I think Chelsea believes that defensively they can manage the PSG side. Way easier said than done. Way easier said than done. But que lo que 88 Riggy, que tal mi gente? What up 88? What up 88 Riggy? And of course the Englishman in Reece James. Your back line today for this Chelsea squad. Marc Cucurella on the left side right here, your left back. Your 2 center backs, Levi Colwill and Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah going to be your second back here, your 2 center backs. And then, of course, Malo Gusto, who's French, but his name is awesome. A name like Malo Gusto, if you don't know what that means, if you don't speak Spanish, it literally means bad taste. And hopefully, I'm guessing that he's going to leave a bad taste in their mouth. I don't know why I have the R right there. That's just a little typo. But his name is Malo Gusto. He's the right back. I think that's why it's in there, and he's a Frenchman as well. Of course, your goalkeeper today, Robert Sanchez. Ya tu sabe. Okay, so Robert, you going to be rooting for Robert today? Who are you guys cheering on today? Looks like this chat is broken up 65% Chelsea fans. Meanwhile, it looks like 35% believe that PSG will win this one. Let's talk about Chelsea real quick here, guys. So, for those of you who do not know, this, not necessarily this exact Chelsea squad, but Chelsea in general, they have reached 30 major finals in the past 30 years, winning 18 of them. You know what that means? That means that they have literally they've reached the finals 30 out of 30 years. That's like a team going to the Super Bowl every year for 30 years. What? Yes, this squad right here has done that. Now, a win for Chelsea means that they will have won every single international trophy twice. Straight up, not even kidding. Every single major international trophy twice if they win this one, except, of course, the Conference League, which they won just once, and that was this past year. They currently hold that championship. But Chelsea was the squad that won the 2021 Club World Cup. So, yeah, this team definitely has the potential to get the win. Although, admittedly, without a doubt, PSG is the best team right now in the world based off of the eye test and based off of statistical wins. We'll get to PSG in a second, but I wanted to talk about Chelsea really quick because I am a Chelsea fan, and the winner of this game today will get to wear Champions of the World. They'll get to wear a badge that says Champions of the World on their shirts for the next 4 years. Now, since the inception of the Club World Cup, Chelsea has played 62 games in the Club World Cup. They have scored 192 goals in those 62 games. João Pedro, the man up front right here, just scored against his former club, of course, and he is the first Chelsea player since Diego Costa back in 2014 to score twice in his first 2 club appearances. facts right there. So a man that we need to keep an eye out right here is number 20, the forward, João Pedro. And if you guys have access to this game, which if you're online right now, you should all have access to this game. Again, this game is free and available on DAZN.com. You can watch it simultaneously with this broadcast, or you can just flip me the bird and leave and go do that. But either way, I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys something to go off of. Of course, it's bad business to push people out, but I just want to make sure that you guys are happy and you're getting the best quality content that you want. Now, if you prefer this style, I am here for you. Okay, guys, let's take a look at South America. I have a very fond and special place in my heart for Argentina, and the man I want to talk about right now is Enzo Fernandez. He leads the entire Club World Cup right now with 3 assists for goals. He is the number 1 player when it comes to assists, and they put him on the side with Pedro Neto and João Pedro, 2 guys who are known for scoring goals. He wasn't originally supposed to be here. He was actually supposed to be on the right side. That's what the original scouting report said. They moved him over. They slid Caicedo into the center mid position, and they've removed the man who was supposed to be here, Nkunku. Nkunku was supposed to be here at the right side. They've plugged in Reece James instead. Okay, my point is that he currently leads this World Cup in assists, and they put him in a very dangerous spot right here. Let's see if they can find their way through and get a couple of goals here on PSG. Now, the 2 players that he has, he's got 3 assists, 2 of them to new signings here for Chelsea. Liam Delap, who is a new player for the Chelsea team. And, of course, as I said earlier, João Pedro. He is also a new player as well for this Chelsea squad. Another guy that we want to talk about is Palmer. He's over here on the right wing. Cole Palmer is only the 2nd player in this year's tournament to create chances, 3 chances with 100% passing accuracy in a game. 100% passing accuracy in a game. That is insane, guys. Chelsea have attempted 100 shots on goal in the United States during this cup, which is more than any other club in this tournament. Not only that, but they have 10 first-half goals. Excuse me. Let me rephrase what I was just saying there. PSG, not Chelsea, PSG have scored 10 first-half goals, but Chelsea has yet to concede a goal before halftime in any match. One of the prop bets for today is that PSG will score and have the lead in the first 20 minutes. I say no. I don't believe so. I know they got an early goal, multiple early goals against Real Madrid. I don't think that's going to happen today. I'll say that one more time, guys. This squad right here, the Blues in Chelsea, they have not conceded a goal in the first half of any game throughout this tournament. Now, the Blues have averaged twice as many through balls to forwards as PSG. What does that mean? For those of you who are unfamiliar with soccer, let's just assume that he has the ball right now. Instead of passing it to the player, he passes it through the player, and the player catches up to the ball. Chelsea has 6 through balls to forwards. That is twice as many as PSG has. PSG has just 3, and they have scored 4 counterattack goals to PSG's 2 counterattack goals. Now, Chelsea's 14 goals have come from 10 different players in this tournament. We'll talk about those here as well. We got plenty of time until this game starts, so there's a lot for us to talk about. Yassine, what's going on? Yassine saying, I really want Hakimi to score from Morocco. Rock and roll, man. You can see Hakimi on the other side. We'll talk about PSG in just a second, sir. No worries. But we're doing well, Yassine. Thanks for checking in. Jonah's in the house. What up, Jonah? Flash flood warning, says 88 Riggy. That is facts, man. It's still raining here in San Antonio. The rain will not stop, dude. The rain will not stop. All right, guys. No other London club, not English club, no other London club has ever competed in the FIFA Club World Cup. Chelsea stands alone. This is Chelsea's 64th match of the 2024-2025 season, joint second most in their history. Obviously, That's a lot of games to play. And Chelsea's all-time World Cup scorer right now includes Pedro Neto, who's got 3, and João Pedro, who's got 2. Obviously, there are other players who have played in this World Cup tournament, but these 2 guys are among the all-time leading scorers for this club in this tournament in their history. All right, guys. So, of course, I just made sure that I had all the rules right for this one. We know that this is going to be a 90-minute game because it is soccer, but if we need extra time, it will be traditional extra time. We'll get the full 120 minutes, so 2 15 minutes added on, 2 15-minute additional halves. And if we need extra time again, then we will go into a penalty kick shootout. 5 substitutions will be allowed in this game, and if we get extra time, they will allow 6. Obviously, body cams and all the other things that the referees use will be in effect for this game. Let's take a look at PSG. Gotta give these guys credit because this squad right here in Paris Saint-Germain, these guys, y'all, they are looking for a historic quadruple double. Having already won Liga 1, the Copa de France, and their first ever UEFA Champions League this season. So if they win this one here as well, they will make history here. Forget the triple crown. This is the quadruple crown, and PSG is very well on their way to get there. Now, Luis Enrique has rebuilt PSG into a team of stars, quote unquote, and I'm honestly not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue that at all. Now, we've seen a lot of great players go through and walk in and out of PSG. Mbappe, Neymar, the list goes on, right? But PSG seems just fine with what they've got here. Now, they are widely regarded as the best club in all of soccer, all of football right now. And if you guys agree with that, put a thumbs up in the chat. Just leave a thumbs up in the chat. If you think that PSG is the best club team in the world, leave a thumbs up in the chat. Now, again, they absolutely crushed Real Madrid. They destroyed Real Madrid. They beat the brakes off them and curb stomped them 4-0 by the end of it. Fabian Ruiz over here, the Spaniard, he scored twice in that game. He scored twice in that game, and of course, Ousmane Dembele also adding a goal and an assist in the contest. PSG, their defense has been outstanding, guys. You've got Gianluigi Donnarumma, who, by the way, right now, despite the fact that these 2 teams are going head-to-head, Chelsea has actually inquired about picking up this goalkeeper, which is a very interesting fun fact. It's almost like being in the middle of a game in the NFL and offering, hey, man, do you still want to hang on to him? Because we'll take him from you if you don't. So, yeah, Gianluigi Donnarumma, the Italian, one of the best keepers. And if you look at his FIFA ratings, which FIFA ratings, you don't have FIFA games anymore, but if you look at his EA Sports FC 25 ratings, he is the highest rated player on all of PSG with an overall rating of 90. We'll take a little more in-depth look at all of that here as well. So, one of the best goalkeepers in the entire tournament right now, probably the best goalkeeper in the entire tournament. 5 clean sheets in 6 tournament matches. Clean sheets means no goals given up. And that's obviously not just him. The defense of PSG has been fantastic as well. The back line consisting of Nuno Mendes right here, Lucas Beraldo, Marquinhos, and, of course, Hakimi, y'all's favorite Moroccan out there. Let's scroll down just a little bit here on my notes. Now, PSG, in order to get where they are in Group B, they had to get wins over Atlético Madrid, the Seattle Sounders. They had a loss to Botafogo, knockout wins over Inter Miami. They beat Inter Miami 4-0. Yikes. They beat Bayern Munich 2-0. We covered that game. They also picked up 2 red cards in that game, and because of that, William Pacho and Lucas Hernandez are suspended. They will not be in this match, and they will not be available in this match. I will say that again. Lucas Hernandez and William Pacho are not available in this game because of the 2 red cards they picked up when they went up against Bayern Munich like a week ago. But they did beat Bayern Munich 2-0, and then they beat Real Madrid 4-0. Do you know what that means? They have scored 10 goals to none against guys like Lionel Messi, Thomas Mueller, and Mbappe. Like, this team is insane. These guys are really, really good, and I don't want to take anything away from this unit. So these are the starters. This is the formation that we should be seeing here today for PSG. We got about 20 minutes until kickoff. We can go down the list and break down each of these players a little more granularly, and I plan to do so. I do plan to do so, but I've got a few more talking points that I want to bring up. So this is the expected lineup. I do expect to see this happen. Obviously, Dembele and Ruiz coming off of a hot outing. 2 goals right here, 1 goal right there, and another goal coming out off the bench. Fabian Ruiz is PSG's top scorer in the tournament with 3 goals so far, including that brace in the semifinals that we saw against Real Madrid. Now, PSG have scored 12 goals in this tournament and only gave up 1 goal this entire World Cup so far. A win for PSG today would make it the first French team, all of France, the first French team to win the FIFA Club World Cup. And as I said before, they will get to wear Champions of the World on their shirts should they win. What's up, Country Kisses? How you doing? Doing all right. Yassine asking how I'm doing. I'm doing well, Yassine. Jonah, good to have you in here. Robert Zamora, 88 Riggy, Orlando, if you guys are still with me. Tutran, what's up, guys? Cheers to y'all. Happy Sunday. It's World Cup day, baby. It's World Cup football, y'all. Let's do this thing. So, let's break down some additional statistics here. This is what I wanted to go into real quick. Let's start by talking about the players at hand. So, we'll start with Pedro. Now, if I scroll down, I'm going to share my screen with you guys so y'all can see everything I can see on the screen. I'm going to move this over just a hair. Turn that one off here as well. Thank you. Appreciate that, Christina. Brought me some nice hot coffee. Hot girl bringing me hot coffee. Dang, I'm a lucky guy. Okay. Let's look at the Club World Cup numbers right here. Club World Cup numbers, guys. Starting with João Pedro. So, if we look at the numbers here for João Pedro, he is Brazilian. He's just 23 years old, guys, and I guess I can stand more centered here than I was before. 2 appearances in this Club World Cup, 2 goals in this Club World Cup. He's got a rating of 7.7, no cards to his name. Great numbers statistically there. You can see right here, guys, he scored both of his goals against Fluminense, right? So he scored both of his goals against Fluminense. That was on 7-8. And, of course, he didn't score. He played 37 minutes against Palmeiras, but not the point. Point is, solid attacker right now, 23 years old, 6'2", wearing the jersey number 20. Let's back up just a hair. Let's take a look at Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto right here, you can see his information, and I'm going to also update this and go to Pedro Neto. These photos might be a little behind, but that's fine. Not too worried about it. Let me close this out. Okay, cool. Scroll down just a hair, and you can see his goals throughout the Premier League right here. Premier League, regular season, he scored 4 goals during the regular season in the Premier League. 35 of 37 games he showed up in. He's also picked up 8 yellow cards. So that's the aggression that you see out of a striker who also likes to play defense and is aggressive in that aspect. Now, if we look at the Club World Cup numbers right now, he's played all 5 of the Club World Cup games. In these 5 games, he has scored 3 goals, and throughout this cup, he does have 1 yellow card that he has picked up. No assists for Neto, but doesn't need them with those 3 goals. The other person I wanted to talk about is Enzo Fernandez, right? We did say I wanted to talk about Enzo. And Enzo Fernandez, his numbers are right there. Let me go ahead and pull up his photo here. Enzo Fernandez, no Maresca, pero Enzo Fernandez. Above my head right now, and if you want to see what he looks like, you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in right there. Now, this season, regular season for Chelsea, he has played 36 of 37 games. He has scored 6 goals with 7 assists and has picked up 8 yellow cards. He normally plays on the right side there or center mid. So he's definitely a midfielder. And in this cup, right, it says Club World Cup. It says 6 appearances. So not just this tournament, but I guess in the last one he had an appearance as well. Club World Cup, he has 1 goal, 3 assists, which we talked about earlier. No cards for him. Hakimi is arguably a top 3 right backs today. Absolutely, Yassine. You got yourself a sub. I appreciate that, Yassine. Fist bump to you, bro. Okay, let's rewind just a hair, because you guys are also curious to watch PSG. We got 15 minutes until we get this one started. Let's bring up Hakimi just for our boy Yassine, who really wants to talk about his boy right now, which is fair. That's totally fair. It's not every day you get Morocco superstars, but we got one right here. Of course, this photo is a close-up headshot right there. And correct me if I'm saying this correctly, Achraf Hakimi, I think that is right. 26 years of age, 5'11". He's going to be wearing jersey number 2. And he will be on the back line on the right side for this Paris club. So PSG, one of the main characters we got to talk about, he's going to be trying to do his thing. If we look at the World Cup, guys, 6 out of 6 games he has showed up in, he's got 2 goals this season during this cup. 6 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, and a rating of 7.8. That is elite numbers for a man that has honestly just been pretty impressive out there on the back line for PSG. Again, the last 3 games, the last knockout games, not conceded a single goal, and they have scored 10-0 in the last 3 games alone against big teams. Inter Miami, Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid. A lot of that coming from the support on the back line from this man. So Hakimi is arguably, I'm reading that comment right there, says arguably a top 3 right back today. I would agree with that. If we look at the French league here in the Coupe de France, he also was very successful. 5 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, a rating of 8.1. Guys, and if we look at the team as a whole, if we look at the French League 1, he's got a rating of 7.3, 4 goals as a defender in 25 appearances. And in the UEFA Champions League, guys, he scored 4 goals there as well as a defender. So this dude is a goal shark, an absolute stud on the back line for PSG. One of the reasons that I do firmly believe that PSG is one of the best clubs, if not the best club in the world right now. Of course, Fabian Ruiz, another one that we should definitely talk about here. Let's talk about Fabian Ruiz, the Spaniard. Let me pull up his photo here so nobody's confused by what we're looking at. Rewind just a hair. Vamos a ver, Fabian Ruiz. Midfielder, let's see what this looks like on here. Not exactly centered, but at least you can get an idea of what his face looks like. There's Fabian Ruiz, guys. He is a little more experienced than the rest of this team. Paris is an extremely young team, but this man is 29 years old, 6'2". He does wear the number 8 as his jersey number. Scroll down just a hair so you guys can see the numbers for him this season. 4 goals in League 1. 4 goals in League 1, 5 assists in League 1. But most of you guys are more curious about the Club World Cup. So let's talk about the Club World Cup. 6 games they have played. PSG has played all those 6 games, as has Chelsea, right? 6 games, 3 goals in those games as a center mid, 1 assist, 1 yellow card, and a rating of 7.4. Do what you will with that information. Do what you will with that rating. Those are the numbers right there. I'm just going to go ahead and read those to you the way that I see them. 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter for the Indiana Fever. I'll see you in a bit. Rock and roll Father Time will be here. By the way, I may consider doing the WNBA. I keep hearing good things about it. I do keep hearing really good things about the WNBA this season, and I think Father Time might have been onto something, and I might have just shrugged you off for no reason, bro, because you might have actually been onto something. I think we might pivot to WNBA and step away from baseball for a little bit, but we'll get back to that in a bit. Football Nation, ya tu sabe, Jay. You already know, JP. You got to do the W. Got to do the WNBA? All right, man. The NBA was fun. The NBA was good to us. The W might be in there. I'm betting a lot on Chelsea to win, so Chelsea, please win, says Jonah. Well, it's anybody's game, guys. It is anybody's game. Again, Chelsea has yet to concede a single goal in the first half of a game this season. Chelsea has yet to concede a goal in the first half of a game during this cup. Now, if we look at the Chelsea players, we talked about Neto, we talked about Pedro, we talked about Fernandes. There's another man that I do want to talk about here, and that is Palmer. We should definitely talk about Cole Palmer. Let's bring him up. We're going to bounce back and forth, guys. Cole Palmer here for Chelsea. There's that photo right there. 6'1", just 23 years of age, another young man looking to prove himself. Played all 37 games in the Premier League this season, and he scored 15 goals, 4 penalty kicks, 8 assists this year, 7.8 rating. He is also an aggressive midfielder. So today he will be playing on the right wing. He will be playing as a forward on the right side today. He probably won't pick up a yellow card, but who knows. Now, this tournament hasn't exactly been the greatest for Chelsea. Not for Chelsea, but for Cole Palmer specifically. 5 out of 5 appearances, which it should be 6 if I'm not mistaken. Don't know why it's saying 5 out of 5. I feel like it should be 6. Anyways, that's what it's saying here, though, and this is directly from 365scores.com. 1 assist in this tournament, 1 goal in this tournament, 1 yellow card in this tournament. So I ask you guys again. I'm reading these. Actually, it looks like we've got 77 votes in here right now. And Chelsea, 53% expected to win. 47% for PSG. Ooh-wee. Anybody's game, guys. All right, y'all. So we are a few minutes away from our first. Let me go ahead and turn off that coin sound. No need for the coin sound. They are getting ready to. This game is happening at MetLife. And surprisingly, I still see empty seats out here at MetLife for a game of this size. Like, the United States does not value soccer the way that the rest of the world does, and it's kind of mind-blowing to me how little USA values soccer. It's honestly kind of weird if I'm being honest, considering the fact that it is the most global of all sports, and we have people from all over the world here. When we look at these lineups, guys, when we look at these lineups, there are so many flags from different countries. We also did not talk about Hikvicha. This is such a hard name to say. He said it, and I heard him say it like 1,000 times yesterday. Hikvicha Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, what a name. American football is more popular in the U.S., right? Absolutely. Yassine, I don't know how many people are watching this live stream, but I guarantee you it is not to the level of our American football games. We've literally had 15,000 people in this chat before during our American football games. College football even, not even Major League or National Football League, not even NFL games, but just American football in the United States is king. It makes more revenue than all the other sports, multiple of them combined. And it's kind of mind-blowing that the way that is. Anyways, guys, so these are your starters once again. Kvaratskhelia on the left side here, your man from Georgia. Georgia, not U.S. Georgia. It's not all about the United States, guys. Not the U.S. Georgia, the country of Georgia. You've got Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué, those two Frenchmen up front. Fabian Ruiz, the Spaniard. Vitinha, the Portuguese. You've got Vitinha, João Neves, and Nuno Mendes, all from Portugal out here, your starters for PSG. A couple of Brazilians on the back line once again. Lucas Beraldo, Marquinhos on the backside, and, of course, Achraf Hakimi, and our one Italian, Gianluigi Donnarumma. That is going to be your starting lineup for PSG. That is going to be your starting lineup here for Paris Saint-Germain. And for the Blues, for Chelsea, Pedro Neto, Portuguese on one side, Brazilian right next to him. At least they can communicate well because they do speak the same language. Nice to not have the language barrier. And then, of course, your Englishman and Cole Palmer out here on the far right side. Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, these two guys from Argentina and Ecuador. Also, no language barriers here between these two, so that should make it pretty easy to communicate on the back line. Not just him, but these three guys can all communicate effectively, considering they all speak the same language here as well. But, of course, most of them are probably speaking English on the pitch anyways. We look at Reece James. On this side are Englishmen, and, of course, Levi Colwell on the center back, Trevo Shaloba. I don't know why I'm struggling to say that. Trevo Shaloba on the back line as well, and Malo Gusto, the one Frenchman on this team, going up against France. Maybe he'll be the ace in the hole because he'll be able to listen to all those I don't know, those guys who speak. Doué is my guy. Which team do you support, or are you just neutral? You seen I'm trying to be as neutral as possible. Of course, Robert Sanchez down here. But I did say at the start of the stream that I do love the Blues. I am a Chelsea fan. I grew up with Chelsea, not necessarily here, but I watched Diego Costa and played with Didier Drogba. Didn't actually, but I mean like on FIFA, Eden Hazard. You know, just the old school guys who were like the best guys in the game. And at that time, Wayne Rooney was still playing, right? At that time, we still had some of the old English guys who were definitely doing their thing. I don't care who wins, but Doué I like. But Doué you like. Okay. So, do y'all have any money on this game right now? Do any of you have any money on this game right now? Got the stats over here on one side, guys. I can share something else here. Now, if you guys are interested in doing something like Underdog, let's see. Let's do a copy of this, open up this page, take a quick look at the Underdog side, and talk about what is available today for soccer. Do we have anything available here for soccer? Home, WNBA, PGA, drafts, lives. Let's see, live. No, I don't know if there is anything for soccer for this game right now. Maybe. There's NFL picks right now. No. CFB picks right now. No. NBA picks right now. No. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Scroll down just a hair. Literally nothing here. They've got WNBA picks. MLB Sunday main slate. Nope. Nothing. Wow. Nothing for soccer today. Active, completed. No, these are different. I got 3 drafts here for my, anyways, not important. Okay, let's go back to this. Go back to what we got going on. Rewind a hair here. Let's actually bring this up. I think this will make the most sense. My wife doesn't allow it here, says Jay. No worries. I don't bet money. My religion doesn't allow it. No worries, man. To each their own. To each their own. So we've got a countdown right above us, guys. 3 minutes until the opening kickoff here for this game. 3 minutes until the opening kickoff here for this game. For those of you guys who are interested right now, you guys can sign up for the 2025 Pick'ems for Week 1. On my website, www.footballnationusa.com, guys. You do not have to bet to play. It is a free contest that you can enter. Here is the form. You can just click on that form, and it'll take you directly there. Miguel's saying, hey, let's go, says Miguel Tapia. What up, Miguel? So I am giving away $100 of my own personal money, guys, this upcoming month, or I guess in September 4th, the week of September 4th. While the NFL season is on. What does that mean? Well, that means that we're going to be covering all of the games on this side right here. Go ahead and slide this up just a hair as well. These are all of the American football games coming up, guys. These are all of the American football games coming up. Of course, the first game of the preseason will be in just 18 days. Yes. Preseason is 18 days away, dude. Whew, I can breathe. That feels so good to say. I've done everything that I possibly could to just stay on par and keep my head above water during this offseason right now, just to stay in front of people and make sure that we're not losing any momentum right now. And this is where we're at right now. Week 1 coming up September 4th, but the preseason coming up even quicker than that. Excited for that, guys. If you're watching this live stream right now, you're here for football, not for football. And so we've got about 2 minutes until our starting kickoff. Look at that. We picked up a handful of subscribers. The goal for today is to get to 36. If we can get to 36,000 today, that would be fantastic. Looks like Rizjad says, is that Rizjad? He says, I'm just glad Maresca didn't go too experimental with this lineup. This is the lineup for one side, right? You can see that. Here's the official lineup for Chelsea. Same thing that I have here. PSG's lineup, very similar. They both have a 4-3-3 defense employed for today, or 4-3-3 scheme employed for today. Hey-o. Don't know why that happened. Let's go back to our lineup. Scroll down just a hair. Scroll up just a little bit. Come on. Come on. That's perfect. That's better. That's where it fits. So now it looks good. Okay. What is going on, man? Good to have you in the squad right now. Rijad, I don't know if I said your name right, but we got Rijad, we got Miguel, we got Pravorce, we got Yassine, Robert Zamora, Jonas in the house. What is crack-a-lackin', guys? Mira, señoras y señores, no sé de qué parte del mundo eres, pero mi familia es de la República Dominicana y a mí siempre me ha gustado el fútbol. También me gusta mucho el béisbol, pero obviamente el fútbol americano es de donde vino este canal. But for now, we're going to keep everything in English. We're about 30 seconds away from our opening kickoff. This might be a minute or two behind here, guys, but we will get action momentarily. They do have to clear the field. I wonder how quickly they can do that. They've got a big ceremony happening here for this finale at the moment. Rajat saying hello. What's up, dude? Rock and roll, man. So Paris on one side, Chelsea on the other, and it's only fair that I make the logos the same size. What do y'all think? Home team, let's make the logo just a little bit larger here. Let's blow it up. A little on the side, on the large side there. Giggity. Giggity. Perfect-ish. Not perfect, but better. Not perfect, but better. Okay. All right, guys. So for those of y'all who are watching this live stream, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Where do we go from here? With this kickoff about to happen, with this kickoff about to start, not much I can do but wait around until we actually get that kickoff here. A few other things that we could talk about, guys, is the well, we talked about the rules for today. We talked about the games leading into this. The last few results in this one was Paris winning 4-0 against Real Madrid and Chelsea winning 2-0 against Fluminense. Then, of course, we had Paris, PSG beating Bayern Munich 2-0. And, you know, the quarterfinals was PSG over Bayern Munich and Chelsea over Palmeiras. And if we go even further back, I mean, it is what it is. This is just where we're at right now. This is just where we are at right now. Head-to-head between these two teams, guys. Chelsea has 2 wins. PSG has 3 wins. And we have 3 draws between Chelsea and PSG. All time, from what I can tell here. All time, from what I can see on my notes, Chelsea has won 2 games against PSG. PSG has won 3 games against Chelsea. And we have a total of 3 draws between these two squads. Now, in the last 3 games, Chelsea has given up 2 goals while scoring 8. And in the last 3 games for Paris, Paris has scored 10 goals while conceding none. While conceding no goals at all. In this entire tournament, they have given up just 1 goal. That's it. Just 1 goal this entire tournament for Paris. And Chelsea has given up 3 to Flamengo. They gave up 1 to Benfica. They gave up 1 to Palmeiras, so that is what it is. Who won, Father Time? Who won that game? Out of curiosity. Okay, players coming out right now, guys. They are showing the PSG side. PSG is wearing their white. PSG is wearing their white getup today, their white kits with the Eiffel Tower and red and blue on the chest. I like it. I don't want to spoil it, says Father Time. No spoilers. I don't mind spoiling it. I can spoil it myself. I'll just Google it. All right, we're 45 minutes in, guys. We're still waiting for our opening kickoff right now. Has not happened just yet. But these, again, are your starters, man. Is there any player in particular you guys are rooting for? Do you guys even care, really, at this point? Or is there anyone on this field? Of course, we've got Hakimi, the one Moroccan on the field for either side that everyone is super excited to see today. And I just love the fact that we have all of these different nations out here, not just in the European side, but we've also got African nations and South American nations here. Interesting, though, that on neither of these two teams do we have a USA flag in these starting lineups. We've got Portugal, Brazil, England, Argentina, Ecuador, Spain, France, but no English. No English out there. Yassine saying Hakimi. Hakimi, Hakimi, Hakimi. I love it. I love it, dude. Keep that energy. Keep that energy coming. Now, I guess we can keep talking about more of these players. I didn't realize that it was going to take this long to get through this opening starting lineup right now. So let's go back to this chart over here, and let's talk about Caicedo, right? Let's talk about our center attacking mid right now. Our center mid for this squad, for the Chelsea unit, he's technically a defensive mid, but he's lined up in the center today. 23 years young. It's 10 years younger than me, dude. 10 years younger than me. He's 5'10", jersey number 25. He had 1 goal during the Premier League, 6.9 rating, 69 giggity, 11 yellow cards. And during this club match, guys, he does have 1 assist. He's played 4 out of the 5 games here, although they did play 6. I'm still confused by this 4 out of 5 thing. 2 yellow cards. Let's take a look. Gianluigi Donnarumma, they're introducing the players right now for PSG, something that we've already done multiple times at this point. We're going to get the action here shortly. Okay, average view time on the channel is about 1 minute and 21 seconds. Let's see if we can't boost that up today, guys. Of course, that is going to be up to me to keep you guys entertained, not the other way around, but I will do my very best to do that. Again, guys, this is just a simple watch party. You guys should be aware that this game is available on DAZN. It is absolutely free on DAZN, guys. Yes, I said that, and I know that's going to hurt our viewership, but if you guys have multiple devices, you can do this live stream and this watch party together, talk trash to me about the way I pronounce names, or give me the kudos if you guys think I'm doing a good job while watching the game at the same time on your tablet or on your laptop or whatever else other device you've got going on. So it is available on DAZN. Let's see, signed up for your pick'em. Sorry, I picked the birds. You picked the birds, Jay. Come on, bro. Anyways, what he's talking about is the link that I put up there, guys, in the Google Docs. That's a Google Docs sheet out there. Where you at, guys? Talking from Saudi Arabia. All the way out in Saudi Arabia. Well, I'm out in San Antonio, Texas, Yassine. So thank you for your comment out there. That's always a fun question, guys, now that we've got about 50 of y'all watching this live stream. Where are y'all watching from? Where are you watching from? If you're new to the channel and you've never actually done a chat like this with another live streamer, I'm here for you guys. Let me know. Where are you watching from? I know Robert Zamora's out here in the San Antonio, Texas, right down the road from me. Is it still raining in your side of town, Robert? It's still raining over here on the east side. We are in San Antonio, Texas. Father Time. I know he's out there on the river somewhere. Rolling on the river. Feel free to let me know, guys. If you guys don't want to participate in the chat, that's totally fine as well. So let's go ahead and get ourselves situated here. I'm going to do this one final time. Guys, one final time. North Dakota, says Jay. Uh-oh. North Dakota? Not right now, says Robert. Okay, cool. Still on the bank of the river. Pretty spicy water still. Yeah, and it's starting to rain even more here in Texas, too. I know you're in the Carolinas, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, all right, guys, starting lineup for Chelsea. You can see it right there. It is all spelled out for you, literally spelled out. It's not a 4-2-3-1 defense, though, or setup. It's a 4-3-3. This did change just about 45 minutes to an hour ago, so that is new. That has just been updated. And then, of course, We look at PSG. This is your starting lineup for PSG as well. This is a 4-3-3 formation, and this is the championship game. This is it, guys. This is for all the marbles. This is for global recognition and the right to wear best team on earth across the chest right there. Here we go. We are lined up to get this one started. And I have this guy out here talking and just jibber-jabbering. Is that Bruce Buffer? No, he said, let's get ready to rumble. Classic. What's his name again? Anyways. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Looks like Chelsea is going to have possession to start this game. There's the opening whistle. Let's get this game on. So Chelsea starting by playing backwards on their opening line. They go all the way back to the keeper. There's a big boot into the front box, and quickly it looks like Donnarumma is there to control this one. Donnarumma passes to Marquinhos. Marquinhos towards the top of the screen here. He's in the box still. He's slowly coming out of the box. He kicks this one over to Beraldo. Beraldo in trouble, and Chelsea chasing them down. There's a big boot from the backfield, and it ends up at a blue jersey right here. So we're going backwards now, and we've got Levi Colwill. He passes backwards here to Robert Sanchez. Sanchez with it, feels the pressure coming in, sends this one up to the attacking half, and here comes a good attack for Chelsea. A beautiful through ball just outside the box right now, and it looks like Pedro will find Palmer. There's a cross into the box. A great stop there by Gianluigi Donnarumma. Good job by Gianluigi Donnarumma to wrap that one up. I turned down the volume a little bit because it started to sound a little crackly here. Playing from the backside, Hakimi will pass this one forward. Hakimi up to Neves. Neves, another pass forward here to Doué. Doué, a little give and go, back and forth. We're still in the defensive half here for PSG. PSG has possession. Here's Hakimi. Hakimi will pass this one to Vitinha. Vitinha to Hakimi. They lose it. Here we go. Chelsea's in the box. Chelsea has the attacking possession right now. This one goes out of bounds right here, and we end up with a corner kick for Chelsea. So 90 seconds in, Chelsea has the attacking option now. Chelsea to kick the opening corner here with 2 minutes here left to go. Okay, we're 2 minutes into this game. A slight pass, a quick opening, and let's move the ball around towards the outside area of this box. Chelsea taking their time now here. Looks like Fernando will pass this one to the top. Another additional pass to Neto. Neto in this back area whips it into the box. The header across the face of goal. Chelsea still has possession. Let's play backwards. Another pass into the box, and nobody can get possession here. Chelsea still over the ball, though. The whistle comes in. Looks like a handball. It looks like a handball right now. So that's likely what happened here. No, the hand goes up for offsides. That's a good flag by the official. Actually, the official didn't even put his flag up. What is the point of having the linesman at this point? 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, 4. We're still on the back line right here with PSG. Beraldo to Vitinha. Vitinha back to Marquinhos. Marquinhos, a big boot forward. We're towards the semicircle, and it's going to be intercepted again by Chelsea. Chelsea on possession, and it's stolen back by PSG. Here we go, PSG, Fabian Ruiz. Excuse me, that's Mendes. Mendes with it. He passes backwards here to Beraldo. Beraldo, Hakimi on the right side. He passes this one over to Neves. Neves, they're still playing from the backside. Little back and forth, and a whistle comes in. A bad challenge this time. A bad challenge this time by Moises Caicedo of Chelsea. That'll commit the foul. 3 minutes and 18 seconds in. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation, and we are covering this game right here, right now. We are live in San Antonio, Texas, and I will be moving the ball graphic around for you guys at this point. We're at about 3.5 minutes in this game. Here's the pass, just 5 minutes into this game, and we've already had multiple attacks here for Chelsea. Chelsea with multiple attacks in this one. A pass to Lucas Beraldo. Beraldo to Marquinhos. Marquinhos going to slowly bring this one up. There's a big boot into the attacking area. Who will get there first? It's being chased down. It's in the hands of the keeper here. Good job by Robert Sanchez to put himself where he needs to be. Robert Sanchez will roll this one out just outside the box. A pass here, a pass back to the keeper, and Sanchez over the ball once again. He boots this one to the top of the screen. And controlling it now, we've got Cucurella. Cucurella passes inside. Another through ball here through the defense. Another attacking move here for Chelsea. He has options. He's in the box. Chelsea, they know they're the underdogs right now, and they are definitely attacking with purpose here. They're not going to get many chances to shoot, though, despite being in an attacking area. And good defense by PSG right here. This one gets booted out into the safe area. Good job defensively there by Marquinhos. Marquinhos saying, dude, you needed to clear that. Beraldo just pushed that one out to the sideline when he could have played that one up. So a few choice words from Marquinhos to Beraldo. There's the inbound pass right now, the throw-in for Chelsea. And Chelsea has it all the way back by the semicircle. So quickly, they're playing backwards, trying to find an opening. There is one. Here we go. Here comes Cole. Cole Palmer. With it, Cole Palmer cuts back. He's going to be over the ball still. No whistle. A nice touch here into the box. Across. And this time, it'll be cleared out once again. It's still in play. Chelsea's still on ball right now. And a lot of possession here from Chelsea. Not that it really matters. There's a through ball with too much mustard. It goes past the goal line. And we end up with a goal kick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in San Antonio, and I appreciate you guys watching this live stream. If you think that my play calling is even halfway decent, smash that like button. I do appreciate you guys sticking around with me. 6 minutes into this game. We are approaching the 6-minute mark here, and we are going to have a goal kick. Here's Gianluigi Donnarumma to send this one back, hopefully at the feet of his team. Possession right now is Paris. Paris opening here. This one goes all the way out. And so now possession switches to Chelsea. I've got the little possession mark at the top here. I wonder if I can blow this up just a little bit more so y'all can see the time. Covers the whole field right here. All right, Chelsea on possession now. Chelsea with the ball. They are playing backwards. There's a pass over to the face of goal. That's a dangerous pass right here. And Sanchez well off his line, but it doesn't matter. Chelsea's got an attacking move right here. Here's a push forward. Here's the run for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer just outside the box. He lets this one go, and now he's got it at the feet of, looks like that's currently at the feet of Malo Gusto, who is well out of position right here. He pushes this one backwards now to Reece James. Reece James playing defense and not Malo Gusto, going all the way back right now to Chalobah. Chalobah to Caldwell. Caldwell pushes it forward to James. James to the top of the screen here, and now we've got Enzo Fernandez on it. Fernandez will pass backwards. It's back into the feet of, well, we're just in the middle of the area right now. Chelsea looking for an opening. Chelsea still with possession right now. A pass to the top of the screen and looking for a way in. Slowly but surely, we're at the top of the box. Here's a pass inside. There's a shot. And this time, it is just a little bit wide right there for Cole Palmer, who almost finds the back of the net. Everybody for Chelsea seeing that opportunity just go by, and possession will change to PSG. Wow. What an opportunity missed right there. A beautiful chance. It beat the keeper. It also beat the post, though. So could not bury that one. A beautiful opportunity just wide right there. PSG's got to start attacking, says Yassine. I'm with you, Yassine. They do need to start attacking. They like to play from behind. They did this very successfully against Bayern Munich. Here's the boot. And it looks like possession will change back to Chelsea. Chelsea with the ball right now, and they will play backwards. There's another boot from the goalkeeper. Sanchez sends this one forward to Cole Palmer, and it goes backwards now. Chelsea still on the ball. It looks like Chalobah passes this one forward to Malo Gusto. To Caicedo. He sends this through ball. Another big boot over here. And quickly on the attack, we've got Pedro. Pedro will be dispossessed right now, and PSG will get possession once again. So PSG now on ball. You've got Marquinhos to Beraldo. Beraldo. Marquinhos. Marquinhos passes this one over to Hakimi. Hakimi will bring the ball up. Hakimi slowly but surely bringing it up. No one even coming near him. He's just going to take his time on the ball. Decides to pass left instead. Another pass left. We're now on the side of Nuno Mendes. Mendes to Beraldo. Beraldo. Pass over here, pass over there. Here's a good through ball, an opportunity for PSG. It stays in bounds. PSG on the attack. Here we go. Can they make something of this? A pass backwards. PSG finally with some possession here. What can they do? Chelsea has yet to concede a goal in the first half of any game in this tournament. Let's see if they will in this one. A pass backwards here. PSG still on possession, still with possession. Nuno Mendes all the way out here. A pass to Kvaratskhelia. Gosh, I hate saying that name, but Kvaratskhelia with it. He passes this one over to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz passing backwards to Mendes. Mendes, one more pass to Beraldo. Beraldo, high up on the line right here, passes to Marquinhos. Marquinhos passes over to this side, and it looks like Neves over ball. Neves will pass backwards to Hakimi. Hakimi, Marquinhos, Marquinhos, Beraldo. Beraldo back and forth right now, and they're just taking their time. Little back and forth action. Did you like this live yet, says Country Kisses. Here we go. Looks like a whistle comes in right now, guys. And they're going to go ahead and play on, though. They're going to play on. Paris on the ball right now. Paris with possession still. Possession has not changed for the last, minute or two. PSG just looking for an opening here, playing backwards at this point. We're in the semicircle. Here's the boot. Here's the pass backwards, and it will be stolen. Maybe. Who comes up with it? It is PSG, so I'm not going to change the ticker. You can see that above my head, guys. A whistle comes in. No clock stoppage because football. No clock stoppage because soccer. Okay. We can go back to this chart here, and you guys can see the live action as it happens. All the possession here for PSG. Just want you guys to know that when I have this particular graphic up, it does make it a little difficult because I haven't seen the change of possession, but it looks like it will be a quick change of possession here. Haven't seen it happen, but PSG is on the ball. PSG Beraldo will send this one forward, and it will go all the way to Doué. Excuse me, that is looks like Neves. Neves, inside pass right there. A challenge from behind, a dangerous challenge from behind, and Chelsea takes over now. There's another pass forward. It's going to be broken up this time. It goes out of bounds. We are going to get a throw in here on the back half of this side. Neto to throw this one in. There's a big throw-in. We're now in the attacking area, and another throw-in coming up now for Chelsea. Chelsea will throw in quickly right now, and we are on the attack. Fabian Ruiz on the ball. He's going to take his time. He turns away from the challenge. We end up getting dispossessed here. Good job by PSG. And Chelsea gets it right back. It's going back and forth. Chelsea with possession. And, man, this is just an absolute mess right now. Another foul comes in. The whistle, we might get a free kick here with 13 minutes left to go. It'll be another free kick here for PSG. Father Time says that this is a neat graphic. It's a little bit ahead. It is a little bit ahead, but that's okay. We'll let this one kind of do its thing for now. We're going to see a lot of passing coming up from PSG once we get back from this free kick. 13 minutes in, guys. 13 minutes into this game. Let's see what happens. Moving the ball around right now. Moving the ball around right now, PSG, all the way back to Mendes. Mendes, Beraldo, Beraldo, Marquinhos. Marquinhos brings this one up. Marquinhos with it. He passes this one over to Hakimi. Hakimi will bring the ball towards the center area of the field, looking for a man, looking for an option. He'll take it himself, and he walks up. He finds the through ball right here. This one out to Neves, and Neves looking for his options. He's got a man in the box. He crosses this one, and that one was intended for Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, gosh. That one was intended for Kvaratskhelia. But it ends up going out for a goal kick. So we end up with a goal kick here, guys. Madrid had a million corner kicks the other day. They absolutely did. Maybe PSG's strategy is to play in the back lines. I do think that is their strategy. Again, Yassine, they did a great job playing on the back line when it came to, managing Bayern Munich. Here's Chelsea on the attack. Chelsea with it now. They will be dispossessed quickly, so Chelsea quickly had the ball and then they lost it. PSG with it once again. PSG at the semicircle here. A pass over to the left side to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz to Vitinha. Vitinha back out to Fabian. Fabian pushing forward to Kvara. Kvara back to Fabian. And Ruiz will send this one across the back line right here. A beautiful pass, covers the whole length of the field. That is to Hakimi. Hakimi will find Marquinhos. Marquinhos pushes to Vitinha. Vitinha pushes this one to Neves. Neves back to Vitinha. Vitinha passes backwards to Marquinhos. Looks like that's actually Hakimi right here. Back line, they're working the back line. Mendes on ball right now. There's a beautiful through ball. Here's an attacking option for Kvara Teskila. He tries to pass. He finds an option. Oh, my goodness. That should have been a shot from Doué. And Doué, instead of taking the shot, will end up passing and gets the pass broken up. Chelsea now has possession. What a save right there by the English club. My gosh. That was dangerous. It was actually Doué who had the option. He tried to pass that to Dembele. Don't like that option, man. He should have taken that. He would have ripped that into the... I would have taken the shot. If I was playing FIFA, I would have taken that shot. Here comes a whistle, guys. Never mind, scratch that. We are on action again. Chelsea has the ball. There's a beautiful boot all the way across to the other side of the field. They are way on the other side. A pass to the top of the box, and instead of shooting this one, also made the same mistake. Tried to pass the ball instead of taking the shot. Don't like that look. Okay, PSG back on ball. PSG going to bring it up. They are in their own goal area. They're in their own box. And now we're at the top of the screen here. At the top of the screen, moving the ball around. Passes back to the goalkeeper now. And we've got Donnarumma on ball here. Donnarumma will boot this one. Looks like a Chelsea player gets a foot in on the action. And a header, a header, a header. This one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chelsea remains PSG's ball. French team looking pretty good right now. There's the throw-in for PSG. And the pass to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz will pass backwards to Beraldo. Beraldo, Marquinhos. Marquinhos, Hakimi. Hakimi pushes this one to Neves. Neves brings it up looking for Doué. Neves will hang on ball. He does find Doué. Doué will pass backwards once again to Hakimi. Hakimi at the semicircle. Hakimi will pass to Marquinhos. Marquinhos boots this one forward. A nice cross here to Mendes. Mendes will dump it off for Kvara. Kvara on possession here. He does find Vitinha. Vitinha will pass backwards again. So they are all over the place right now. Fabian Ruiz goes backwards on this one. Fabian Ruiz looks like he finds Vitinha. Vitinha all the way to the back line. That's a pass into the box area, and Chelsea will end up controlling possession here. Chelsea clearing the line, sends this one all the way up. Who's predicted to win? Show the players, says Thomas. Got the players right there. We can do that. Here's the move. Thomas, if you want to see the actual game, I'm not trying to gatekeep. There's the shot, and that is broken up right there. Great job by Robert Sanchez. A low shot right there by Doué, and Doué could not get that one in. My goodness. Not trying to gatekeep, Thomas. There is the channel that you're looking for. It's on DAZN. The game is absolutely free to everybody. Yes, I said everybody. All you got to do is sign up for DAZN. It is not going to charge you $1 to watch this game. So if you want to watch the game, that's where you can watch it. If you want to be part of the watch party, you can stick around. Right now, Chelsea has possession. So Chelsea has possession. They got away with something there. Here's the pass all the way back to Sanchez, and Sanchez will clear the line once again. This one goes out of bounds here for... No, it stays inbounds right here. Looks like Gianluigi Donnarumma has it. There's the pass to the top of the screen. Thomas, I already plugged it into the chat, bro. DAZN. There's a pass to the top. There's another pass to the top of the screen once again. Let me go back to this graphic here. to get myself reoriented. So PSG has possession, guys. PSG on the attack right now. There's a boot to the top of the screen to the attacking area, and it looks like Neves will pass this one backwards, moving back and forth. We're on the back line, pushing this one forward to Vitinha. Vitinha passing backwards to Neves. Neves, Vitinha. We're just going back and forth right now. Everybody kind of scrunching up to that top area. Here's a pass backwards to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Mendes. Mendes back to Marquinhos. Marquinhos pushes this one over to Hakimi. Hakimi will push forward. Vitinha cannot control. Chelsea gets the foot in. It's broken up. Hey, Russell Wilson's there with Sierra. They don't look happy right now. Russell Wilson is just kind of like super bored. Oh, man, Russell Wilson. Yikes. Okay, guys, we are going to get a throw in right now. Marc Cucurella is about to throw this one in right here. The Spaniard does toss this one into Moises Caicedo to the Ecuadorian. A pass backwards and a big boot from the other Spaniard here in Richard Sanchez to Malo Gusto, the Frenchman. The Frenchman in the attacking area. A flag goes up for offsides, or maybe out of bounds. So the flag goes up for out of bounds. Excuse me. And now PSG is on the attack again. PSG playing backwards. The winner of this game, guys, is the winner of the cup. We're 20 minutes into this one, and it looks like Chelsea still has their clean sheet in the first half of these games. Here's the pass inside, trying to do his thing. He will step on the gas right here. It looks like PSG is going to use their speed. A big pass to the bottom of the screen, and we have an attacking momentum here. Here's Kvaratskhelia. Crosses this one in, and it was a dangerous-looking cross. Either way, it looks like Chelsea comes out on top of that challenge. Chelsea, now a counterattack here. Will they be able to find an answer? On ball right now, Cole Palmer for the Blues. Cole Palmer will play backwards to his own defensive area. Don't know why he's going this way. Just looking to open up the play a little more, I suppose. Colwill on ball. Colwill will pass this over to Cucurella. Cucurella goes backwards once again. Here we go, guys. Chelsea looking for a serious attack here. There's a big, beautiful boot. And this is going to be a mistake on the defense. Here comes the attack. Here comes the option. He is in the box. He takes the shot. It's blocked. Passes to the top of the box. The shot. Goal! Golazo! Cole Palmer! Cole Palmer with the first goal of the game, and Chelsea will be the first to score in this one. Wow, a beautiful opportunity there for Cole Palmer, and players pushing each other around. Looks like PSG and the English squad not getting along right now. They did fight during the Revolutionary War. It feels like we've got another Revolutionary War. You've seen Russell Wilson is the starting quarterback for the New York Giants right now, you've seen. Not only is he the starting quarterback for the New York Giants, Haseen, he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He won the Super Bowl back when he was with the Seattle Seahawks. So back when he was with Seattle, he won a Super Bowl. And he's just being featured right now for being at the game. He seems to be the biggest celebrity at this game right now. What a beautiful play. And honestly, they got away with that because he was clearly offsides. We had a pretty obvious offsides right there, and it was not called. Malo Gusto way up on the line, and the linesman right in front of him did not pick up his flag. So, unfortunately for Paris, Chelsea got away with one. That should not have been a goal. Should have been offsides earlier. It's a bad call by the linesman. Bad call by the linesman. Either way, we got ourselves a goal. Chelsea is on top 1-0 over Paris. Chelsea on top 1-0 over PSG, and I love my Blues, baby. Let's go. Game's not over. Game is not over. Here is Malo Gusto to throw this one in. Malo Gusto to throw this one in. Chelsea with possession. Chelsea going to lose possession here. No, they're still on it. Chelsea's still on it. And we're towards this area right now. I can actually move, I guess, the ball around to where it is. We are on this sideline. They are attacking this way right now. Here comes a quick throw-in. So the throw-in into the attacking area. going backwards now. So we're now here with Caldwell. Caldwell will push this one over to Fernandez. Fernandez going to take his time right now, surveying. He pushes this one through, and we go to the attacking area. It looks like all the way João Pedro has moved over into this spot, so João Pedro is with it on the sideline right here. He works his way back towards the box. He will be. Flag comes in. Looks like they're going to say offsides. Come on, Paris, says Thomas. Hey, you stuck around, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out, Thomas. All right, guys. The ball has been pushed forward, and now PSG is back on the attack. PSG does have possession. They are passing around their back line right now. Passing it around the back line. Here's another boot over to Neves. Neves back to Hakimi. Hakimi going to cross this one all the way over here to Mendes. Mendes looking for an option. Mendes will pass over to his buddy right next to him, and Lucas Beraldo. Beraldo to Marquinhos. Marquinhos pushes this one forward. Another pass here, and Paris is just kind of pussyfooting around, man. They're really not looking dangerous at all. PSG taking their time on this back line. So, why is Dembele all the way back there? There is a pass, a good slide, a strong challenge there from Chalobah. Pushes this one out of bounds right now, and this will remain PSG's ball. 25 minutes in, we're approaching the 30-minute mark. We are about to get a throw-in here. We are about to get the throw-in. All right, guys. So, 259 votes already. Let's do this, man. Chelsea up 1-0 over PSG, and they're going to take a quick cooling break. So, cooling break right now. This will add time towards the end of this one. So we're in a quick break, y'all. It's not halftime. It is just a cooling break. For those of you guys watching this live stream, thanks for hanging out with me, man. My name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. Puede ser Football Nation, Football Nación, but I am just glad that you guys are sticking around with me. Okay, y'all. So, we got about 50 people watching this live stream right now. Let's take a quick look. Just 26 likes. Unbelievable. Come on. Come on. Y'all know what you want to do. Smash that like button, guys. Let's see if we can't get up to at least 50 likes on this live stream. 35,930. Vamos, Mario. Let's effing go. No hay otra nación como la nación de fútbol. Ya tú sabes, Hazer. Well done, sir. Do you actually speak Spanish, or did you use Google Translate for that one? Either way, completely understood what you were saying. Glad that I did as well. Saludos desde Fresno, California. California knows how to party in the city. All right, guys, here's the possession counts right now. They don't want PSG to win. Nah, I speak Spanish, cuh. Nice, rock and roll, man. I love it, Hazer. Por vida, bro. Here you go, guys. You can see the possession here. Most of the possession is actually PSG. PSG 58%, 42%. Most red cards this season right now, Nicholas Jackson for the Blues, and on the far side, Pacho Willian. You can also see the saves today. We did see a save from Robert Sanchez. No saves for Donnarumma. A good save earlier. We're still in the cooling break, guys. Chelsea also has one corner. No corners for PSG. They have not been attacking much. What a shot. Cool, calm, and collected. Didn't try to smash that one. Just said, I'm going to put this in the bottom of the box. It'll be an easy goal. Watch this. You're in San Francisco? You were born in San Francisco. Hazer says, you know how we do. By the way, guys, Ocean Spray has a new cranberry juice that's spliced with strawberry juice, and it is fire, bro. It tastes like an adult Capri Sun. It's so good. Got you with the like, bro. Thank you, Hazer. All right, guys, we're going to get back to the action now. Paris with possession. Paris. Paris with possession. Oh, that's incredibly ignorant of me. Here we go, guys. Okay, let's move on and get this game back on its... Let's get the ball rolling. Get it? Here we go, guys. The ball is rolling now, and we are now with PSG, who has possession. Paris with possession, 28 minutes into this one. We are still approaching that 30-minute mark right now. A pass backwards to Beraldo. Beraldo looking for a man next to him. This is Vitinha. Vitinha will push this one over to Mendes. Mendes will find... Why? I just don't understand what he's doing back there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something else is about to happen here, guys. Chelsea will get the ball back. Let's do this thing. Chelsea's on the attack. There's another big boot right now. Here comes Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer in the attacking area. He sees the option. He will take the shot on the left foot again. The same goal! Goal! Chelsea, the brace right there. Back-to-back goals for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer with back-to-back goals right now. Holy smokes. This was my giveaway. This is why I don't normally use this graphic, but I saw it happen about 30 seconds before I actually saw it happen. Chelsea is now up 2-0 over Paris right now. And again, Labubu saying PSG. Guys, y'all checked in at the right time. You just missed a goal right now from Chelsea. Back-to-back goals from the same striker right now, Cole Palmer, who is playing in that right position, y'all. Cole Palmer was not supposed to be in this wing spot, and he keeps shooting his shot. A beautiful shot with the left leg right there. He just finds this area just outside the box and lets it rip into the bottom post right here. Not even trying to find the upper 90. Just slightly, gently tapping it in. Just using the angles. This guy would probably kill you in a game of pool. He's obviously going to kill you in a game of soccer. The Englishman with 2 goals today for the English club. That must feel nice for him and his team. It is 2-0 with 30 minutes gone in this game. Here we go, guys. PSG on the attack right now. PSG with possession. They are in their own defensive area. They need to start turning it up. They are thinking that they could get away with this, playing from behind like they played against – we got a whistle in here. Maybe a man slow to get up for Paris. Paris on the attack. There's a bad pass right here, and it will be at the feet of Chelsea. So Chelsea gets possession back. So Chelsea has possession here. Here's the move. They are in trouble. Chelsea passing backwards. Here comes the big boot right now from Shaloba, and this one is blocked. It's kicked out. Rising Rhino saying, Football Nation. What up, Rising Rhino? Shout out to our boy covering the CFL and European football while the rest of us are out here trying to make something happen with different sports. This man knows what he's about. Shout out to our boy Rising Rhino. Cheers, dude. Appreciate you for checking in for this live stream. All right, guys, Chelsea up 2-0. The Englishmen are up right now over the French. Here's a boot to the top of the screen, and we've got Enzo Fernandez on the move. Enzo Fernandez looking for an opening right here. He's at the semicircle. He has to slow down PSG's defense quickly to catch up. Passes this one backwards to Marc Cucurella. Cucurella passes this one over to Caldwell. Caldwell passes this one back to the goalkeeper. Here's a boot from Sanchez. Sanchez up. Another pass up to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto backwards, and Cole Palmer at the line right now. Palmer going to take his time. Passes this one over to the Ecuadorian. Ecuadorian dumps this one off to Reece James. Reece James goes backwards to the keeper again. Sanchez likes to play from the back area. There's another boot. It goes all the way. Tired legs from Chelsea here at this point. Good pass right there. Malo Gusto. It's interesting to see Malo Gusto playing so high up defensively. It's like a false 9 almost, but like not. I don't know. It's a beautiful design from Chelsea, and they're playing this one really, really well. We are on the back line right now for PSG. Paris has possession right now. Paris at the top of the screen. It looks like João Neves has it. He passes this one back to Hakimi. Hakimi will bring it across here. He passes this one over to his buddy in Mendes. Mendes up to Vitinha. Vitinha tries to lay this one off. He gets the pass intercepted. Chelsea in the attacking area now. Chelsea looking for another way in. Chelsea still has it right now. Wow, good footwork right here. Well done by Caicedo. Caicedo passes this one over to James. Reece James backwards once again to Colwill. Colwill forward now. And here comes Cucurella out of position, but top of the screen. Malo Gusto, guilty pleasure. No, it actually, you would call that bad taste. It would be like bad taste. I guess it could be guilty pleasure as well. That's funny though, Hazer. It's funny how all of that happens in context. ¿Verdad? Si tú dices un chiste en malo gusto, it's in bad taste or like in bad form. But you could also say, no worries, Yassine, take care, man. And Rising Rhino says he likes the setup. I have to do this manually, so sometimes it's difficult. But you know me, man. Hey, a yellow card coming out right now. Looks like Pedro Neto is about to get a yellow card right here, guys. So the Portuguese about to get the first card of the game. He will have the honors. And it's now at the feet of the Chelsea squad. We are on the back line all the way back here to Sanchez. Sanchez sends the boot way up here to the left side of the screen. It does go out of bounds, and it looks like it was last touched by the Blues, so Paris will get possession here. PSG now with possession. And this will be interesting. PSG now with it, and if we flip the field for them, it's on this side, technically speaking, right, if we turn it. So now we're playing on this side with these players, and we're going backwards, a pass this way over to Hakimi. Hakimi crosses it all the way over to Mendes. Mendes will push it up to Kvara Teskila. Teskila back to Mendes. Mendes on the back line will pass this to Marquinhos. Marquinhos over here to Hakimi. Hakimi will slowly bring this one up, takes his time, dumps it off to Vitinha. Vitinha looking for an option. Vitinha working his way over this way. He will pass it over once again. They're just playing the back line, man. I don't like how they're playing this back line. Moving back and forth on the back line is not going to get them a goal. And they are down by 2 right now. They need to get at least 1 before we get into the next half. Here we go. Now we've got a bit of an attack, and it looks like Doué is on ball. He passes this one back and forth. It looks like a foot will come in right there. The whistle by the official. Okay. We are going to get a free kick right now. Another yellow card. So Moises now has a yellow card. Pedro Neto has a yellow card. Moises Caicedo has a yellow card. And now Chelsea has 2 cards in this one. Let's see what happens. You sent you a like. I was busy with the WNBA stream. Appreciate that. Nice. Oh, I see y'all. You're chatting with Rising Rhino out there. Rock and roll. All right, guys. Back line right now. Once again, PSG just... You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? That's what we're seeing right now at a PSG. This is insane for them to keep trying to play on the back line. They are showing no effort right now to send any attackers forward, and it's just great defense from Chelsea anyways. So that pass is broken up. Chelsea gets the ball back, and then it goes back to PSG. 36 minutes are gone, guys. 36-33 is what I see on my TV screen. You can see that at the top of this screen right now here as well. We do have PSG with possession, and they are moving the ball around. It looks like Lucas Beraldo will push. Oh, that's a good chance right here. And Robert Sanchez beats the attacker. He comes deep off of his line and ends up passing this one just into the stands. So someone in the stands probably got a face full of soccer ball. Here we go. We're in the bottom side of the screen. Here's a pass to Kvara Teskila. Teskila passes this one back to Neves, who's way off on the opposite side of the field right here. Here's the pass to the top of the screen and a pass backwards. Once again, Marquinhos pushes this one forward. We're in the middle area. We're in the engine room, as one would call it. Passing this one backwards on ball right here. Chelsea with 2 yellow cards in this game. Chelsea with 2 yellow cards in this game. Here we go. Still on the attack, PSG, but they're taking their time. There's a bad pass that looks like it'll just sail out of bounds. No sense of urgency from Paris. I don't know if they sold or what, but Beraldo with a terrible pass right there. Beraldo with a terrible pass. It becomes Chelsea's ball. So Chelsea now has possession. Here's the pass. There's the pass back to Robert Sanchez, who's just outside of the small box here. There's the boot from 6 yards away from his own goal. He sends this one all the way into the attacking area, and this could be a dangerous moment right here, and it's broken up by PSG. A pass back to the keeper. Donnarumma's got to get rid of it. Donnarumma does get rid of it, passes this one at the top of the screen, but PSG on the attack. They're playing defensively now. They're playing defensively with possession. Hey, Tom Brady is there. I know that guy. So it looks like Tom Brady's in this game. Hazer, appreciate you still hanging around. Rising Rhino, I appreciate you still hanging around, bro. Let's turn up the music just a little bit. It seems a little bit quiet today, doesn't it? Let's crank that up just a bit. Just enough so that you can kind of hear it. Just enough so that you can kind of hear it. If it's too loud, let me know. All right, guys, ball has been pushed up right now. And PSG on the attack. They push this one to the top of the screen. Pass backwards, another pass backwards, and we're now, again, no surprise, on the back line. So here is Mendes with possession. Passes to Marquinhos. Marquinhos finds Vitinha. Vitinha slowly brings it up. There's a pass. There's a pass. And now we're in the attacking area. This looks good. This one's starting to mount. We've got some action here. Neves on the ball. He passes this one back, and Neves gets it one more time. Everyone pushed up. Hakimi puts this one into the attacking area, and a diving save right there. Here comes the counterattack from Chelsea, and Chelsea is on the counterattack. Here is the move. Chelsea whips it into the box, and this one is broken up quickly. Here's the throw. And a challenge here. Yikes, the foot comes in. Another yellow card for Chelsea. Who gets it now? Malo Gusto gets the yellow card now. Tic-tac-toe, man. We got 3 in a row. Pedro Neto, Moises Caicedo, and Malo Gusto all picking up yellow cards right now for this squad. Literally, this would count as tic-tac-toe. Neto, Caicedo, and Gusto. 1, 2, 3 yellow cards already for the Blues. Here we go, guys. PSG, 40 minutes in. They're down by 2. Can they find an answer here? Can they find the answer here? They are in an attacking area. They are about, looks like 25, 30 yards out. This is a big monster boot to clear the line right there. Wow, a beautiful clearance there by Chelsea. Malo Gusto clearing that one out. Good job. Good job. Well done. Good job and well done. All right, guys. Here we go. Can PSG score right now? PSG on the ball. 41 minutes in. Here's the push. And PSG will now attack. Looks like some good cloud coverage there. We'll let the players breathe a little bit. A beautiful pass to looks like Doué has it right now. This one goes out of bounds, and we end up with a corner kick. So Doué, corner kick right now for PSG. Let's find out, guys. Will PSG score in this game? Yes or no? Will PSG score in this game? Sí or no? Oui or no, I should say. Oui, oui. Let's see. Here's the corner kick. This one is just going to be an easy rolling pass into the action. Here's a chance at the top of the box. A pass backwards to Hakimi. Hakimi pushes it to Neves. Neves looking for an option. Back to Hakimi. Hakimi, one pass over. Here's Marquinhos, and this one will end up at the feet of the keeper. So Sanchez gets the ball back. 41-55. And he will pick it up with his 2 hands because he can do that. Nobody else can. Let's see if Chelsea can do something else right here. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to root for Chelsea now. I've been rooting for Chelsea. We are now with the ball at the feet of Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto pushes this one over. Here is Cole Palmer. Here's an attack. It's a dangerous attack. Here we go. Cole Palmer with it once again. A beautiful through ball. We're in the box. The shot. The goal. Let's go. Another goal for Chelsea. Goal. Golazo. Wow, this time João Pedro will score off of the assist of Cole Palmer, and Donnarumma will hang his head, the goalkeeper, basically in tears right now. What a play right there. A beautiful attack right now. And Chelsea is definitely in the driver's seat now, baby. 3-0 against Paris. I think it's time to change the strategy. In the last game against Real Madrid, Paris did not sit back and play defense. In the last game against Real Madrid, Paris was attacking early and often. This time, they've clearly underestimated their opponent, and Chelsea is making them pay the price for it. I don't see any way at this point. A 3-0 game, dude. I don't know. I don't think it's possible, man. I don't think it's possible. Chelsea absolutely crushing it in this game. Wow, rock and roll, man. Okay. So, as we approach halftime, Paris has conceded 3 goals, the heavy favorites to win this one. And if you guys are like me, the Blues for life, more support, guys, I'm with you, Anthony. I'm 100% with you, Anthony. Hey, thanks for checking into the conversation, by the way. Fist bumps to you, my friend. All right, guys, so we are now going to need to attack. Enough playing on the back line. But Chelsea I don't see Paris coming back unless they change their strategy like 15 minutes ago. They needed to change their strategy a while ago, and they're still playing on the back line. Here's the attack from the back, though, and here is Paris on the move, tries to feed this one through. Good job defensively there by Chelsea to wrap this one up, and Robert Sanchez is there. He's saying, all right, slow things down. We're about to get to halftime. Take your time. No rush. There's a monster boot here, and this one sends it all the way into the attacking area. Looks like it will go out of bounds right now for Pedro Neto. Looks like that goes out of bounds for Pedro Neto. We are going to get 6 minutes of added time right now. 6 minutes of added time. Moving the ball around now. Looks like Chelsea's got it. So Chelsea with it. There's a pass backwards to the back line. Chelsea to Beraldo. Beraldo pushes this to Neves. Neves will go backwards here. Back to the goalkeeper. Gianluigi Donnarumma has it now. There's a cross, and it's now with Hakimi. Hakimi takes his time. He will push this one over to, looks like Vitinha. Vitinha tries to go forward here. Challenge from behind. Thomas saying there's a red card. I don't see one yet, sir. I don't see a red card anywhere just yet. Plus 6 minutes added here, y'all. So plus 6 minutes of added time. The clock will end up saying 51. It's a lot of added time, by the way. I don't know why they added 6 minutes. I didn't see any injuries that caused that. So injury time sometimes is a joke, in my opinion. But here we go. PSG with the ball. I think they're going to try to give PSG a chance to score here. I think that's really what's going on, because it would be great for the sport if it wasn't a 3-0 game. Playing backwards right now, Hakimi over the ball once again. Passes this one to Vitinha. Vitinha looking for a man. Someone's got to run. They cannot just be playing flat-footed. Someone needs to look for an opening. There was one right there. Is this onside? A weak pass. It ends up still being at the feet of PSG. PSG with it. A beautiful pass back. And PSG taking their time but not able to do anything successful with it. This one goes out of bounds right here. No, it doesn't. It's rescued. It's saved. And we're still back and forth. Paris still has possession. Paris still has possession. Here is a pass to the top of the screen, and it looks like João Neves is up there once again. He's looking for Doué. He's looking for an option. There's the header and the save by Robert Sanchez. Oh, my goodness. Another beautiful save by the Spanish goalkeeper here. That header was going in. That header was absolutely going in, and if it was not saved by the keeper there, that would have been a goal. Great job by the keeper to extend and get his hands, both hands, on that one. Okay. PSG back on ball right now. So PSG has possession once again. They are in the middle area. PSG with possession right now. They're in the middle area. Let's go ahead and show you guys where exactly the ball is, as I call it. A pass forward right now, and it looks like Dembele has it. Dembele will find Kvara Teshkila. Kvara with it. Kvara in the attacking area. He tries to get in. He cannot. Great defense by the Blues once again. And here comes a counterattack. Here we go on the move. Looks like we've got João Pedro in the attacking area. What can he do with this one? João Pedro tries to split the defense. Good challenge. Doesn't matter. Chelsea still has the ball at the top of the box, and it's stolen now. And it's going to be stolen now. Here we go. Another pass and a pass back. Paris with it once again. Vitinha will push this forward. Vitinha will find, looks like Neves. Neves looking for the next man up. He does find Doué. Doué has it now. He will work his way back inside, pushes this back to Neves. Neves. Doué, the through ball to Neves. Neves on the attack. He tries to whip it in, and that's going to be a good leg out right there. Good block defensively this time by Moises Caicedo. So we had +6 added time. This should go up to 51 minutes right now. Chelsea back on it, and a good challenge here from Paris to get the ball back, but it looks like Chelsea will retain possession. My mistake. It looks like it will be in the possession of Paris. Paris will push this into the goal box, and this will end up going out through the baseline, through the goal line. Goal kick here. So a goal kick for Chelsea. It is Chelsea's ball once again. Gino and Joseph saying, good is a good game. I'm liking it, says Gino and Joseph. Let's go, Gino. Guys, can we get to 50 likes on this live stream? Have I had your attention for 10, 15, 20 minutes? If you're still here watching this live stream with me because you find it interesting, hit that like button. Otherwise, this channel could just disappear. Otherwise, it could just end up and nobody wants that, right? And nobody wants that. Here we go, guys. Chelsea with the ball right now. Chelsea in the attacking area, moving the ball around. Here we go. We got Reece James with it. Reece James will try to push it forward here to Cole Palmer. Palmer will be dispossessed. Now we've got Vitinha on ball. He passes to Dembele. Dembele will push this one forward to Doué, and Doué cannot chase that one down. It's out of bounds and remains Chelsea's ball. That was the whole point. I did that on purpose, Gino. Don't do that, says T Drinker. Well, smash that like button. Smash that like button and I won't. You see the value. It's my value proposition to you. If you think that this makes your live stream more entertaining, help a brother out so that this channel doesn't disappear. Because if it does disappear, it's because I was not entertaining enough and I couldn't make enough of a living to keep the channel alive. Here we go, guys. A pass to the bottom of the screen right now, and this time Nuno Mendes has possession. Mendes will send this boot forward. This is all the way to the feet right now of Dembele, and a dangerous attack. Still on it, and nobody else in the box to help out. Chelsea almost had a chance. We should have the end of the half right now. That whistle should be coming in any time. And that is the whistle to end the half, guys. So that'll take us to halftime. We are now in halftime, guys. I'm going to stop the clock. I'm going to reset this. We're actually going to move this down to 45 minutes. Back to 45 when we start the second half, and we work our way up to 90. If we need extra time, we will get the extra time. But something tells me that we are not going to get extra time today. So what a game so far, guys. We can talk about it. We can see the way that this is broken down. By the way, go ahead and put your fingers on the screen, guys. If you are watching this on your phones, guys, do me a favor. Let's go ahead and do this stats. We'll do it this way. Put your fingers on the screen and zoom in over here on the right side of your phones so y'all can see this. Forget about me. You guys don't want to see my mug. You guys don't want to see my face. You guys want to see the actual time, and you want to see some of these stats that we're about to talk. All of the stats we're about to talk about. What up, Eric Cloud? He's saying, what up? How about them Cubby Bears? Oh, don't even talk about the Cubs right now. What up, Josiah? Back in the house. Cubs beating my Yankees. Never good. All right, guys. These were the original shots in this game at the top of the screen. First shot of the game was from Marc Cucurella from Chelsea. The next shot from Cole Palmer 8 minutes into the game. That shot was assisted. It was on the left foot. Didn't really go anywhere. It went wide. The next shot was from Desiree Doué, and Doué had his shot saved by Robert Sanchez. So Sanchez made the stop. Well done by the Spanish goalkeeper. Doué foiled on that one 18 minutes in. So those are the missed shots right there. The made shots, this is the shot map. Let's see if it has the made shots on the shot map. Oh, I guess not. Okay, well, let's look at the stats anyways. Stats over here on the right-hand side for the first half of this game, guys. Possession means nothing. I say it all the time, guys. Everyone gets so tied up at the possession statistic, and everyone says, oh, well, they have possession for most of the game. They should be winning. That's not how it works. Whoever has the most goals in a game wins, not whoever has the most possession. This isn't a game of keep away. This is a full game of soccer. And because of it, 70% possession by PSG versus just 30% possession right here by Chelsea. PSG has the win. PSG, excuse me, has the advantage here in possession, but the score line says something completely different. Chelsea clearly head and shoulders above the competition at this point. At least it definitely feels that way. Shrink that down so y'all can see just a little more. You can see that right there. It's fine. I'll leave it right there. No big deal. Okay, so go Chelsea, says Eric Cloud. Oh, it's okay. Game 1, the Cubs got blown out. That's true, Gino and Joseph. We got Chinedu Harrison. What's up? He says, how's underdog betting 3-0? Please give Chelsea kudos. Oh, first of all, big kudos to Chelsea. Big kudos to Chelsea right now. Expected goals right here, I don't understand. This metric to me makes no sense. This expected goals metric makes absolutely no sense to me. How can you have 1.3 expected goals when you're up 3-0? Like, that's the dumbest thing. Anyways, the rest of the categories, shot totals, advantage Chelsea. We look at shots on target, advantage Chelsea. We look at big chances created, advantage Chelsea. Both teams have 1 corner kick, so nobody's got the advantage there. And it looks like Paris has not had any offsides. They have 0 offsides compared to the 1 here. By the way, how's the music? It feels like it might be a little too loud. I can hear it in my headphones, and it sounds like it's deafening. So I think I'm going to turn this down just a hair. Not the mic, the lo-fi. Okay. I could be wrong, but anyways. All right, guys, let's scroll down a little bit here and take a look at the passing numbers. Again, the same thing over and over again. We saw this last time, the passing numbers. We saw the passing numbers just like against Real Madrid, but it was very different against Real Madrid, and it was also very different against Bayern Munich because they actually won those games. Passes completed, big shout out to Paris. PSG with 344 completed passes compared to just 126 completed passes for Chelsea. But again, it's not a game of keep away. You need to score goals to win. Now, only a couple of crosses have been completed in this game. A lot of the passes, only 1 cross for either team has been completed in this game. Let's read some comments coming in right now. Same difference. LOL, LOL, Cubbies. I thought they said Chubbies, says Gino and Joseph. Cubs are the Yankees' daddies. Oh, my gosh. Don't say that, Alec. Don't say that, bro. You're going to break my heart, dude. Anyways, passes in that final third right here. You can see it. Passes into the final third. 51. 51 for PSG. 34 for Chelsea. Chelsea, definitely on top right now, 3-0. That's a big difference here, guys. It's a big difference here in the score. When we look at interceptions, though, defensively, Chelsea has done better. 4 interceptions to 2. Goalkeeper saves. Right now, Robert Sanchez is on fire, dude. Robert Sanchez is on fire. You got 2 goals saved for Robert Sanchez. Meanwhile, Donnarumma has conceded more goals. Dude, straight up, Donnarumma has conceded more goals today than he has conceded in this entire tournament. That's not a made-up statistic. Literally, he has given up more goals today than he has in this entire tournament in 6 games. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And Chelsea is coming out swinging. They're fighting, and Paris is not fighting back. They are fighting, and Paris is just not fighting back. So, they've got a little halftime show happening right now. This might be an elongated halftime show. Don't even know who that is singing right now, but so be it. Now, duels. Duels won. Looks like 22 duels won right here versus Chelsea's 14. You can see how many times they were fouled. So, Chelsea has been fouled twice, 6 fouls, and 3 red cards. Paris, 3 yellow cards. Paris has been fouled 6 times. 3 of them were egregious enough to merit a yellow card. So, 3 cards have been dished out right now. You can see the yellow cards. 7 fouls, apparently. 7 fouls and 3 yellows given out to Chelsea. Chelsea, it's okay. It is what it is. Yankees are chokers sometimes. I hope they don't choke to get to the playoffs. I think they'll be fine when they get into the playoffs, guys. I think the Yankees will be just fine in that situation. Okay, guys, give me just one moment. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Hang tight. I'm not going anywhere. Give me one moment. Okay, I am going somewhere, but I'll be back in 30 seconds. Hang tight. That's so funny. Who said that? Def the Fodgers? Someone said that. Duck the Fodgers is what she said. That was Courtney, I think, who came in and said Duck the Fodgers. Duck the Fodgers. Yeah, my sis says this is Cubby time. Look, man, I wanted to cover that series. I really wanted to cover that series, but it's been so bad on these live streams for baseball that I just don't see myself committing to it right now. You know, a channel called Football Nation, it's one thing to cover like the playoffs for it. At least in this sense, right? Football Nation, someone in England would consider this football, or in South Africa or in Australia, this is football, right? For us, it's soccer. But for the rest of the world, this is football. So I'm still within my wheelhouse here of Football Nation. Fútbol Nación, y ya tú sabes como yo hago. Yo puedo hablar los dos idiomas y así es la vaina. Let's see. How many people did we have maxed out here at one point? Looks like we got all the way up to 72 people at one point, so that's pretty solid. Let's take a quick look at the stream activity right now. I'm going to take a quick glance, guys, at our analytics here. Let me pull this out to the side. Take a quick glance at the analytics right now. Looks like 5,000 views, average view duration at about 1 minute right now. Appreciate that, guys. Sitting at 38 likes today, chat rate at 3, not half bad. That's pretty good. MLB is not really a good sport. I agree, Mario. He's saying, I'm not even a huge baseball fan. I only like baseball because of my friends and my family. I support all of them. Look, baseball is fine. I do like baseball. Unless it's playoff baseball, though, and I say this every time, guys, I'm going to type the one word into the chat that I always say. Sorry. That's the word right there. Not city, scarcity. Scarcity. 180 games in one baseball season with 30 teams. That's how many games there are. Like, I was talking about it with Santino today, and he says, yeah, you know, if your team loses today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day, it doesn't matter because you still have 150 more games. You still have 150 more games to play. The MLB season is way too long, says Alec. That's like, these games literally mean nothing whether you win or lose. The Dodgers losing 7, 8 games in a row means absolutely nothing because even if they lose 7 games, that's not even 10% of the season. Meanwhile, with football, you've got 17 games for each team. That means that every single game that is played equals about 7% of the season. 7, maybe 8% of the season. So 7% of the season, that's crazy, man. Man sits alone at bat, man strands alone on a line ball. Truly a singular sport. It really kind of is, though, Eric. It really is. Doesn't feel like a team sport. Not only that, but every single play is, you know, something happens and then you reset. Every time at bat, something happens and then you reset. And I know football is the same way, but because there is scarcity built into football, that makes it so much more intense. That makes it so much more intense. All right, guys, we had a couple of goals scored today. We had 2 goals scored from Palmer today. Palmer with 2 goals today. Got to give him his flowers. And Pedro with the goal as well, based off the assist from Palmer. Chelsea has been attacking. And by the way, Palma right now has a rating of 9.3. 9.3 on his rating. You can see that number right over here. Again, feel free to put your fingers on the screen right now, guys, and zoom on in. Feel free to put your fingers on the screen and zoom on in. I don't know what this woman is saying right now. This is a very long halftime. Coño, pero qué lo que? Lineups. Trying to go down here. Hold on. Ay, coño, no me diga esta vaina. There we go. Cool. Set. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It's resetting right now. How many players are on each of these teams? 11. 11 for each. 11 for each. That's why when FIFA had first come out, they did the whole thing that said we are 11. This is killing me. This is absolutely killing me right now. I can't even show my graphic here because 11 peeps on any football team, American football and regular football. What up, Dusty Attic? How you doing, sir? Cheers to you, my friend. Thanks for checking in. This is an extended halftime break, guys. A very extended halftime break. Not loving how long this is taking right now, honestly. And the music that they've chosen is also not great. What is this? I'm so confused. I don't even know what this is. Dang, Paris, says Country. Sorry, Country. Gotta back the Blues. Gotta back the Blues. Here's PSG's lineup right now. Nobody has scored for PSG just yet. I don't know why this keeps updating on me. I guess it's because it's halftime and they might make some changes. But we can talk about the cards that have been given out. You can see the 3 goals and the 3 cards, all different cards, different players. The timestamps for when all of these happened. These are all the big major game events. 1 keeper, 3 fullbacks, 3 mids, 3 forwards, 1 sweeper. Not necessarily always, Eric Cloud. Not necessarily always. I can show you some different formations here. We have seen a lot of different formations just throughout the games that we've covered ourselves, man. Like if we look at like the U.S. men's team, this is a very different layout here, right? So now you've got technically 5 mids in this situation, but it would be a 4-2-3-1 lineup. That's what the United States went in with, and that's actually what they ended up losing with to Mexico. We can look at, let's see, Bayern Munich starting line. Bayern Munich in this situation. Let's shrink that down. Bayern Munich had a very similar, they employed a very similar lineup here. They went with a 4-2-3-1 as well. They went with the 4-2-3-1. The United States went with 4-2-3-1. Right now, Chelsea is 4-3-3 at this point. As a matter of fact, when I first created the graphic for today, it wasn't even supposed to be a 4-3-3. They were also supposed to be a 4-2-3-1, and it ended up not being a 4-2-3-1. So, you never know. Generally speaking, says Eric Cloud. Generally speaking. Generally speaking. Well, yeah, Alec, because most of the players know regular season doesn't count. That's why they don't even really try. They wait until the playoffs to show all their stuff. Look, this Tuesday we are going to be covering the baseball, the All-Star game. So I do plan to cover the All-Star game this Tuesday coming up. Tomorrow, I don't have any streams. Tomorrow, I don't have any content ready. They're going to go ahead and clear out right now, and we should get the second half started quickly. Salute Big Pimsworthy. Big Pimsworthy. Pimp. Salute Big Pimpsworthy. What does that mean? What is Pimpsworthy? Estoy confundido, mi amigo. I am confused. Heyo, we picked up a good handful of subscribers right now. We're still growing, guys. Cheers to y'all. Chelsea and the Blues are up 3-0 over Paris. I got Paris in purple and Chelsea in blue. Okay, guys, let's ask this. Let's pop out. Let's do a quick Q&A. For those of you guys who actually watch soccer, who is your favorite club team? Who is your favorite club team? Someone out here is going to say Tottenham Hotspur or all of those Barclay Premier League teams that are the most commonly known. Someone's going to say Real Madrid. Someone's going to say Barcelona. More than likely. There you go. I knew it. Eric Cloud saying Man U. Manchester United. Solid unit. I don't know, man. Man U or Man City. You will say Man U to the death, but a lot of people would argue Man City. Gino and Joseph saying, I don't have a soccer team. Well, you should pick one up, man. You should pick one up, even if it is just like, I don't know, even if it is like New York FC or Inter Milan, or not Inter Milan. Inter Milan would be Diego Milito's old team. No. Let's see. I'm gonna stick with Paris, says Country. Okay, rock and roll. Old Trafford, baby. Wasn't that like the biggest pitch ever? Am I making that up? Thought that was something I learned on Ted Lasso. Okay. If you have an Apple or an iPhone, guys, or if you have access to Apple TV, I implore you to watch Ted Lasso. It may even make you like soccer more. I implore you to watch Ted Lasso. You gotta watch it, dude. I love Jason Sudeikis in that show. Jonah asking, when is this going to start? When are we going to get back out of the halftime break? That's a great question, Jonah. I have no idea. We should be getting here like now. It should have happened already, but it was a very, very long halftime break. Ooh, my team is Santos Laguna de Mexico. Let's go. Santos Laguna. I like it, 88 Riggy. Let's go. Eric Cloud saying, best show ever. That football is life, is what Danny Rojas says. I'll check it out. You gotcha. Cool. You should definitely check it out. We actually kind of watched it bootleg, but we watched every single episode of that show. I stuck with you the whole time, and I cheered so much when they scored. Let's go, Jonah. Alex saying, Man U still owned by the Tampa Bucks ownership. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. We got 55 people in here watching this live stream. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. If you want a shout out, if you guys care about that kind of stuff, just leave a comment in the chat area, man. Leave a comment in the chat. I will give you your official shout out. We can become friends. Would love to be friends with you guys. Eric Cloud saying Sudeikis is friggin' hilarious. He is. Appreciate that, Gino. Cheers to you, my friend. Country saying, did you still like this? Have you liked this one yet? We're still waiting to get back into this out of the halftime break, guys. We are still in halftime. This is literally the longest halftime break. Back onto the pitch. Looks like we're back on it, guys. Chelsea had possession to open up. Will PSG score in this game? I guess we're about to find out. Second half getting started here, y'all. Let's do this thing. Ok, se acabó el primer tiempo. El segundo tiempo viene ahora. Chelsea ya está encima 3-0 contra París. París y Chelsea. Ya tú sabes, aquí estamos. Palmer con 2 goles en este juego. Y al lado de él, João Pedro también tiene. Joao. Ya tú sabes. Joao. Pero bien hecho por este equipo. Juegan muy bien, están jugando muy bien. Vamos a ver lo que hace Chelsea, que ahora tienen 2 tarjetas amarillas. Tienen Pedro Neto, Moisés Caicedo y también Malo Gusto, los 3 con amarillos. Vamos a ver lo que pasa ahora. All right, guys, let's see what happens. Sorry about my pacer sins. My bad. It happens, bro. Eso pasa. All right, I do appreciate you guys right now. Okay. All right, guys, Chelsea and PSG about to get this one started. Players both on the field right now. I'm going to turn up. Hakimi is being focused on the camera right now. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit so I can give my voice a bit of a rest right here. This might sound a lot brighter and a lot louder to you guys. It's going to sound a little louder for sure. This way I don't have to shout as much. I do like to project my voice, but we've got a lot of sports coming up here soon. Man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the football season. Okay, guys. Again, this game is 100% for free on DAZN. This game is 100% free on DAZN, and if you guys want to join the watch party, you can watch this party with us. Just make sure that you set it up so that you've got both screens available. Okay, guys. Scroll back to where I need to be. Chelsea players now taking the field. Chelsea slow to get out of the dugout there, or out of the tunnel. Thunder ads for their championship merch still all over the place. Thunder up, says Alec M. Thunder up, bro. Oh, no. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is on a little bit on the loud side. It's a little bit on the loud side. Sunderland AFC, says T Drinkers. Sunderland? Next, you're going to say Wrexham United. Just kidding. How do y'all feel about Wrexham? By the way, in case you don't know what Wrexham United is, it is the soccer team that is owned by Rob McElhenney, the guy who created It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the guy who plays Rob, or that who plays Mac, the guy who plays Mac in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He owns that team. He owns Wrexham with Ryan Reynolds. So Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney own a soccer team in the English. I don't even know if they're a Premier League team. I think they're in the Champions League. Championship? What is it called? What's that second league down? Anyways, all right, Ozem Bloodstrike, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Crying, I bet $10 million for PSG to win, but they will make a comeback, and it'll be 4-3. Dude, ain't no way that is going to happen. Ain't no way, Ozem Bloodstrike. I don't see Chelsea losing this one. They're down. They're up 3-0, and right now PSG has possession. Let's get the second half started. This is on me. Looks like we are already 30 seconds into this, so I'm going to fix the clock. This one goes all the way back to Donnarumma. The clock ticking like it's an actual game of FIFA here, the way I was making it move. There's a pass to the bottom of the screen, and it looks like we have no substitutions yet. PSG with all of their starters still out there right now. Here is Hakimi. Hakimi passes this one over to Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes backwards here to Donnarumma. Donnarumma to Beraldo. Beraldo brings it up right now. Beraldo tries to feed this one up to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz back to Beraldo. Beraldo over to Mendes. Mendes up to Kvara Teskila, a little give-and-go action. Here's the attack right now from behind. Nuno Mendes on the run. Mendes tries to put it in the box. Here's a dangerous-looking attack, and it's going to be stopped at the end of it all by Robert Sanchez. Well done by the Spaniard there to break this one up. So possession goes back to Chelsea. Chelsea with the ball right now. There's the giant boot sending this one over, and it looks like PSG will retain possession here. PSG has the ball now. PSG playing backwards. And we're going to go over here to Marquinhos. Marquinhos will pass this one over to Hakimi. Hakimi with possession now, taking his time. We'll push this forward to Vitinho. Vitinho will cross it to the top of the screen here. A nice little chest trap by Kvara. Kvara will bring it up. Kvara approaching the box. He takes the shot. It's going to ricochet, and it's cleared out there by Chelsea. It's still with Paris, though. Paris going to lose possession here. This goes out for a goal kick. Now he's being tested. Now PSG is on the attack. This is a very different PSG to open up the second half here. A shot from Kvara Teskila. He put that right towards the keeper there, Robert Sanchez. Couldn't get his hands on it. He does ricochet, and he got some help from his boy Colwill there to clear that one off the line. Okay, PSG make a comeback. I pray for you. It could have been 3-2. It should have been 3-2, honestly. It should have been 3-2, but a couple of missed shots from PSG. Not just a couple of missed shots, guys, but a couple of just, like, bad decisions to keep playing on the back line right there. Chelsea's now the one playing on the back line. Chelsea playing on their back line. There's Chaloba. Here's a pass to the bottom of the screen to Cucurella. Cucurella will push this forward into the middle area. And it looks like we've got Fernandez with it. Excuse me, that's Pedro. Pedro, there's a flag. It looks like it's going to be offsides right here. So it looks like that pass, the whistle came in late. It is offsides, and it will be Paris's ball. So Paris gets the ball back, and quickly we get back to the action. The ball is rolling. Let's see what happens here. Paris still on it. The whistle comes in. Kvara saying, dude, come on. Doesn't like that call. I'm sweating a little bit. Literally, I'm sweating, bro. So Chelsea gets the ball back, and Chelsea will send this one into the attacking area. It'll be broken up, and it's going to be another whistle here. Looks like, I don't know if that was an actual foul or if Pedro just decided to throw himself out. No, that's a good shove right there. So Pedro will get the foul. He will draw the foul, and we got a set piece coming up for Chelsea here. So Chelsea, a dangerous set piece. We saw the United States score here in the Gold Cup, but of course, Chelsea and the United States, two very, very different teams. To take the set piece, looks like Reece James is over the ball. He will lay this one over to Cole Palmer. Palmer will whip it into the box, and this one just past the far post. It goes out of bounds through the baseline here, through the goal line, and we end up with a goal kick. Paris gets the ball back. Options, chances, opportunities. Thank you, Eric. Thanks for checking in. Let's maintain the same spirit, guys. Let's go Blues. I see you out there rooting for the Blues. Right now, PSG has the ball. PSG plays backwards here. And PSG is with Beraldo. Beraldo to Marquinhos. Marquinhos will pass this one over again. And now it looks like, now we've got Marquinhos on it. He will push this one up a little bit here. And Doué has to come backwards to help support. He pushes this one. And another pass into the circle. Back and forth, playing the back line again. Paris, will you never learn? You need to play forward. Stop playing the back line. Your possession means absolutely nothing, and you are running out of time. I swear Paris sold out on this one, bro. Ooh, a nice little give and go. We do have an attack right now. We do have an attack. There's a pass, and it's clearly sniffed out by Cucurella. Cucurella does a great job of breaking this one up. It's back into the feet of Paris, though, so Paris in the attacking area. They do play backwards to Mendes. Mendes to Vitinha. Vitinha looking for someone. Vitinha will send this one to the opposite side here. Good switch. And now we've got a man on ball. I think we do have a new jersey out here. Number 2 has checked in. We're going backwards here. I got to update my my roster here so I know who is who. A push forward to Vitinha. Vitinha goes backwards once again to Mendes. Mendes will switch this one over to Marquinhos. Marquinhos will push up once again. Going back and forth, going back and forth. There's a pass. That's going to be broken up by Chelsea again. Now we've got PSG on the attack, but Chelsea will finally recover possession, and it'll be stolen back by PSG. Where was this PSG in the first half? Underestimating their team the whole time. Here is Hakimi. Hakimi finds Doué. Doué will whip it into the box. There's a chance, and it's going to be saved again. Another shot, another save, and my gosh, Sanchez doing everything in his power to keep his team from conceding a goal. There's a whip across, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Paris. Woo. Woo. What an opportunity. What a chance. What a save. What a save from Robert Sanchez. That does not happen all the time, man. Robert Sanchez did a fantastic job on getting the save right there. A quick little header here, guys, and it looks like, it looks like Chelsea is on the attack once again. So Chelsea on the attack once again. Chelsea in the attacking area just outside the box. Chelsea just outside the box. We do have João Pedro. João Pedro taking his time. He is chased down right now, and it looks like that's going to be good defense by Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz gets the ball back. Well earned by Fabian Ruiz here of PSG. They are going to pass this one along the back line. Here is Marquinhos. Marquinhos will push this one over to Hakimi. Hakimi will push this forward to Desiree Doué. Doué going to work his way up and then pass backwards. So Beraldo now has it. Beraldo to Mendes. Mendes now has it. Mendes looking for someone. This is forward to Vitinha. Vitinha, a run right here. A nice little pass, a little give and go. Here's the attack. Dembele on the move. He's going to use the speed, whips it into the box. There is nobody there. Nobody there. He didn't even pick his head up. He just said, I'm going to put this over here. Come on, ref. That should have been a foul against Chelsea. No whistle. No whistle, and it is going to continue to be PSG's ball. So, PSG, Dembele passes to Kvara. Kvara to Skila will shoot, and the block is there. Good boot right now by Malo Gusto. We do have an injured Chelsea man down. Looks like Enzo Fernandez slow to get up right now. Looks like Enzo Fernandez slow to get up right now. We end up with a corner kick here. Corner kick is going to be a simple pass back into the action. Here's a chance. Here's a whip into the box, and it'll be cleared out once again. We end up with another throw-in. So we got a throw-in here, and PSG still has possession 55 minutes into this game. We're approaching that mark right now. So 10 minutes into the second half, still no goal from PSG. A shot from long range, and this one is off target there. A shot off target. We're going to get a goal kick coming up for Chelsea now. Chelsea's got a goal kick coming up right here. Bad shot. That was off by about, I don't know, I'd say 5 yards. Is this the final cup? It sure is, Coinage. This is the final game of the Club World Cup. Here is the boot. And we are in the attacking area. Chelsea, is this going to be a penalty? The referee says no, no, no. Not going to fall for that. And it is going to be PSG's ball. PSG on the move, PSG on the attack. Here's the move. He tries to pass, a little give and go, and now we've got an attack here from, got to find out who the heck that is. We get a change of people here. Lineups, PSG. No, I got the wrong jersey number written down. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. All right, guys. Chelsea back on ball. Chelsea in the attacking area. They are not going to commit a whole lot of people up here. There's a quick little pass over to Reece James. Reece James will get another touch here as he passes this one backwards. This one goes out to Malo Gusto. Gusto will push over to Moises Caicedo. Caicedo will go backwards once again. Caicedo puts it back into the defensive area. Chelsea's still on the ball. I got to update this statistic here. Got to update my numbers. Make sure the clock is still ticking. It sure is. But Chelsea has the ball right now, and Chelsea in the attacking area. Chelsea just outside the box looking for a man. Cole Palmer decides to go backwards. Back to Caicedo. Caicedo will go backwards, and Chelsea now playing keep away. Cucurella with it. Cucurella on the move. He passes this one back and forth. Cucurella back and forth still. A little give and go. There's a whistle that comes in. A foul. Slow to get up. Enzo Fernando once again. Fernandez is down once again. 56 minutes into this game. Okay, guys. I feel like I got to get up on my... How is that not a foul, ref? That should have been a penalty. He was grabbing the front of his jersey and ripped him down to the ground. The referee did not blow the whistle there. And it looks like João Pedro had a lot to say to Marquinhos there. Still interesting. Okay, guys, we got the free kick. We should have had a penalty in this area. It was not a penalty in this area. Instead, we go all the way back again to Robert Sanchez, and Sanchez will boot this one all the way out here. So it's now going to be PSG's ball. PSG gets possession 57 minutes into this game. Chelsea in a winning position now, and we're playing backwards for Paris as if they can afford to. They go all the way to Donnarumma. Donnarumma will push this out, and we get the move forward from Marquinhos. Marquinhos plans Vitinha. Vitinha pushes this one over to Neves. Neves brings it across midfield. Neves in the attacking area. Back to Vitinho. Vitinho back to Neves. Neves looking for an option here. He dumps it off to Hakimi. Hakimi pushes it here. And across once again to the top of the screen. So now Kvara Tashkila cannot control this one. It's out of bounds, and Malo Gusto to throw in. I'm going to get back up on my feet. Get back up on my feet. Okay, guys. Are y'all still with me? Or did y'all already all leave to DAZN Sports? If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome one and all. My name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. If this is your first time in here, fist bumps to y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. And can't wait to cover the World Cup for you guys, especially those of you who don't have access to these games. World Cup, the actual World Cup, not the Club World Cup, is going to be a lot more difficult to find. This game is publicly available on DAZN. Chelsea gets the ball back right now. Ball recovery time in the last 10 minutes, 35 seconds is what it says for Chelsea. It's an interesting statistic right there. Here comes a counterattack for Chelsea. No whistle again. This referee is just letting Paris get away with murder. Paris back on the attack. Here's a short pass here, and we've got Desiree Doué on ball. He passes to Vitinha, and this is going to be another pass backwards here. We've got a man moving the ball upfield. A shot from midfield, and this time, does he get a piece of it? Vitinha was the one who took the shot. Sanchez made the save. Otherwise, that would have been a goal. If nothing else, it would have been off the post, so we end up with a corner kick here. Robert's still with us. Cheers to you, my friend. Country's still with us. Cheers to you. Guys, I think you need to pull Enzo Fernandez. He keeps being down on the ground. This is third time wasting time. His third time just kind of laying down on his back right here, wasting time. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, keep those comments flowing. Keep those comments flowing. There's the whip into the box and the header. Looks like João Pedro, the attacker here, the forward, gets the header to clear this one out. Actually, he gets his foot up there to clear it out. We end up with another corner kick. That was a dangerous corner. 60 minutes into this game, guys. There's only 30 minutes left, and this game will be done. So Enzo, down on the ground again. The official saying, hey, man, you got to go, bro. I know what you're doing. You're wasting time. You got to go. So it looks like Enzo Fernandez will get pulled. Looks like Enzo Fernandez will get pulled right now. And we've got Andre Santos checking in for him. Write that down. Andre Santos checking in right now for Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez still walking now to get off the pitch. We are going to get a corner kick here momentarily. So the next thing we're going to see here is a corner kick for Paris. PSG to kick the corner. Vamos a ver. PSG to kick the corner. It is Vitinha to put this into the box. Let's see if he can do something with this possession here. He boots it in. It's going to be cleared out by Chelsea. This one goes all the way back to, looks like Mendes. Mendes will push this over to Marquinhos and back to Vitinha. Vitinha whips it, and that's just going to be a bad cross. This one will end up being a goal kick. So goal kick coming up for Chelsea. Goal kick coming up for Chelsea. 61 minutes into this game, Chelsea is up 3-0 over PSG. A terrible game for Paris. They had such a great run coming up to this one, and here they are just struggling to get anything going. No momentum from PSG. It only takes one. It only takes one loss. What is your secret to your high energy? Well, to be honest, Coinage, the secret to the high energy is just keep going, bro. Just keep going. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you get into a workout, and if you're lifting weights and you're working out and you get tired, you can do one of two things. You can either put the weights down or you can keep going and you can get stronger. There's a beautiful boot right now. Here we go on the attack, and this is still going to be a possession here for Chelsea. Chelsea with the ball right now. Chelsea still on it. This looks good for Cole Palmer. Palmer is going to... Looks like Chelsea still has it. So Palmer is going to get back over the ball right now. They're going to call this one offsides. It's an offsides pass right now. Ooh, Palmer pushing around. We've got some action here. A little shoving back and forth between Andre Santos. Between Fabian Ruiz and Cole Palmer here. Nice back heel from Palmer, too. Definitely got him on that one. 62 minutes in. There's not really a secret, man. Just keep going. The show must go on. Even if I'm tired, which I promise you I am. And when I'm done with this live stream, first things first, dude, my jaw is literally going to hurt from talking. I'm talking a lot. And in soccer, it's even more difficult because there is no dead time. The clock is always ticking, and there's always something happening. At least in basketball, you know, a foul will stop the clock. A foul will stop the clock, or There's just a million things that could happen that will stop the clock and give me a chance to rest my voice. Right now, here's a very daring attack right here coming up from Paris. A pass into the box area, and it's broken up again by Chelsea. So here's Chelsea back on the attack. Here comes another Chelsea man at this point. Looks like Cucurella, who gets fouled at about this spot right now. Cucurella goes down. Hakimi helps him back up. Cucurella goes down. Hakimi helps him back up. Which club has been controlling the midfield most efficiently, asks Derek. Honestly, it's been Paris. Neither team, it looks like Trump is out there with Melania watching this game. So we've got the President of the United States watching this game here as well. Here's a big boot over here, guys, and this time it's going to be stolen by looks like Chelsea gets the ball back. So Chelsea with possession. Chelsea will pass this one backwards. You can imagine there's got to be a lot of security there today. Chelsea on ball right now. Here comes Caicedo. Caicedo, a beautiful through ball once again. And João Pedro will pass into the box. A dangerous pass. Chelsea still with it. Pedro at the top of the box. Another pass over here. And here is Pedro Neto. Neto finds Cole Palmer. Palmer will pass. This time a shot from outside the box. Too far underneath it. Tried to go for glory this time from Malo Gusto with the left foot. Tried to go for glory. I would have taken that shot too, but he got too far underneath it, too much power. I would say controlling the midfield most efficiently, I would say Paris, Derek, but I don't think that really matters, man. Chelsea on the through balls, Chelsea on the counterattacks. Chelsea has been attacking and attacking and attacking. Right now, Paris is on the attack. Here is Desiree Doué, who's literally triple-teamed. He is chased down from behind. The whistle comes in as he is fouled 65 minutes into this one. We got about 25 minutes left, guys, and this game will be over. We'll get a final whistle here soon. We will get a final whistle here soon. I'm sweating my ass off. I really am legitimately sweating right now. As I dribble cranberry juice all over my tie. Awesome. Okay. Here we go, guys. How long have I been live now at this point? Been live for a few hours. This is only a 90-minute game, but we got about 25 minutes left until this one's over. So they extended the halftime period by an additional 10 minutes. PSG on a free kick right now. Let's see if Paris can make something happen from this. They need a goal, and they need it bad. Here's the whip, guys. Here's the pass, and that is going to be plucked from the sky. Robert Sanchez says, give me that. That's mine. Am I going to cover the home run derby tomorrow? I am not. I need a day off, man. I've been doing a lot of live streaming. For not a whole lot of return, so I need a mental reset right now. Man, they're getting spicy out there, dude. Fabian Ruiz is really pissed off right now. Palmer and Ruiz talking trash to one another. You can see it coming. We're going to get some substitutions here. Another way to waste some time. Looks like João Pedro going to come off. João Pedro, who scored a goal today, is going to be coming off here for Chelsea. So no more Pedro. Vamos a ver who they're going to bring in instead. They're showing his goal earlier. He chipped that right over the head of the goalkeeper. Okay. And now we're bringing in a new member to the team, Delap. So Delap, number 9, coming in at striker. He gets a chance now with 25 minutes left. Chelsea feels comfortable in this one. It's actually 23 minutes left. The time keeps on slipping into the future. Okay, guys, here we go. On the attack now. It looks like Chelsea is going to break through. Delap has an opportunity here. Delap will shoot his shot, and a big save right there. Wow, Delap almost 30 seconds into being substituted. Donnarumma has to make the save. A beautiful, clean strike, and Donnarumma went full stretch on that one. He was completely horizontal. That took everything, every inch of Donnarumma's reach to block that shot. A beautiful shot right there from the substitution in Delap. We end up with a corner kick right now. We do end up with a corner kick right now. Let's see what happens here. Pushing back and forth. Delap trying to. These guys are not happy. Donnarumma. Hey, Delap checks into this one, and Donnarumma. Oh, this is getting legit, bro. These guys are about to start fighting right here. Is Delap going to get a yellow card? I don't know. Have any teams had any headers on target? Yes. Yes, they have. We did have a header on target there from PSG. PSG did have a header on target, and it was saved by Robert Sanchez. There's a header and a shot this time on the left foot. This time it's no good. Looks like Cole Palmer was going to take his chances right there. That shot off the mark. So 2 players have been substituted here. And it looks like they did change that rotation once again, guys. We got a 4-2-3-1 once again. The game originally started with the 4-3-3, but we've got another man who's just going to go ahead and take a seat. No rush right now. It looks like Reece James is just going to sit down right now. Don't know if this is necessary. Maybe this is going to end up being a hydration break. We are going to get a quick hydration break. Okay, guys, so yes, a quick hydration break right now, guys. How are y'all doing? Any more subscribers? Hey, we picked up one more. Can we get to 39,950? I've already lost. We're definitely not getting to 36,000 today. We just don't have the viewership during the off season to get to that goal right now. At least not through live streams. So, Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We are going to try to pivot here on Football Nation. For the next few weeks, you will see a lot less live streams, guys. We're going to have a lot less live streams, and we're going to be releasing a lot more shorts. We're going to try to get a lot more attention that way, where we can reach tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people in a short amount of time. Santino will be coming over this Wednesday. We're going to be doing some different content here. They're showing the referee view of that goal right there. That was a good one from Palmer. Palmer's 2 goals have been great today. But to answer your question, yes, we did have a header on target earlier from. We did have a header on target earlier from PSG. I think the man who sent that header in was Dembele. Could be wrong about that one, but nobody out here has had much success for this squad. PSG is definitely struggling in this game, man. Don't know how they plan to get back into it. I have no idea if they're going to get back into it. Something tells me this is going to be a lot easier said than done. It's going to be a lot easier said than done. But welcome to the watch party. Welcome to our watch party today. If I spoke French, I wonder how this one would be going. Delap with the shot, man. Donnarumma with a hell of a save right there. But Delap's shot was really good. Okay. Let's get this one scrolling around. Man, I should have made my bets. I should have made my bets for underdog today, or for anyone really. Looks like Hakimi is coming out right now, guys. Hakimi is being substituted out. So is Doué. We've got 2 substitutions coming in right now, and Ruiz. Hakimi, Doué, and Fabian Ruiz all coming out right now. I think Chelsea is throwing in the towel at this point. Excuse me, not Chelsea. It looks like PSG is throwing in the towel at this point. We are bringing in Goncalo Ramos, Mayulu, and Zaire Emery. Whoever those guys are. Not even any idea who those guys are, but hey. Here we go, guys. Chelsea and PSG. 72 minutes into this one. We're approaching just 15 minutes left. This game will not go on forever. This game will likely be over here in the next 15, 16 minutes. And Dembele on the back line will pass this one over to Beraldo. Beraldo pushes this over to Marquinhos. Marquinhos. I mean, they're just passing on the back line right now. It's going to be a lot of this moving forward. I think they're just going to milk this clock, guys. Anybody have any questions for me? mods that are out there right now? Do you guys have any suggestions, any conversations you want to bring up? Any questions for the next? Let's end this poll right here. 56% of you guys said that PSG would score in this game, and so far they have not. A clean sheet for Chelsea at this point. Chelsea with a clean sheet right here. Rooting for, let's see, Chelsea, PSG. All right, guys. This one goes all the way back to the keeper. The keeper with it in his hands. He's got the ball, and it looks like Robert Sanchez is going to send this one back. Sanchez taking his time. There's the boot. He does put this into the attacking area. Chelsea going to let that go over their heads, but we do have Chelsea on the attack here. Here's the move from them, and it looks like Pedro Neto will pass backwards. Chelsea, a dangerous attack. No whistle from the official right now. Surprising here. And it will be PSG's ball. PSG with possession once again. PSG going to try to get into an attacking area. If they can get one back, they might be able to get two. I don't think they'll be able to get three, but hey, it is what it is. Down on the ground, hanging on to his ankle. Looks like he's okay as he gets up. We're going to walk this one off. 119 votes on the last one. 119 votes, interesting. 119 votes, but only 45 likes. Okay, y'all. A pass into the box, a dangerous spot right here. Good defense from Chelsea. Gonna try to keep a clean sheet right here. Here's another opportunity from PSG. They are staying on side, moving the ball well. This is another dangerous look. This pass gonna be broken up by the Blues once again. Oh my goodness, how is Chelsea still on the attack here? How is Chelsea still alive? Cucurella. He's literally picking him up, saying that he's faking it. He's wasting time. Wow. João Neves. Neves literally picked a grown man up off the ground right here who was rolling on the floor. What type of posts have driven the most traffic from social media to your YouTube channel? It's a good question. Honestly, I don't think any social media really pushes people to my channel. Stories, maybe. I stopped doing them. I stopped posting for YouTube stuff. I treat every platform like its own, if that makes sense. When I first started, and for a while, man, I used to constantly try to, when I first started and for a while, I used to constantly try to send people from Facebook to... There is an injury right now. Looks like Reece James is down. 15 minutes left to go. Less than 15 minutes left to go. They are going to take their time, but added time is going to be tacked on here as well. What types of posts have driven the most traffic from my social media to my YouTube channel? Derek, I don't even do that anymore. Honestly, if I make a short, I just post it on all platforms like they're all their own standalone. And a lot of times they'll perform better on TikTok. A lot of times they'll perform better on YouTube. I've noticed that I actually got a lot of views out on TikTok. Like the video that I did for the Pittsburgh Steelers only got like 1,500 views on YouTube, but it got like 15,000 views on TikTok. The Dallas Cowboys video that I posted, Dallas Cowboys video got like 70,000 views on TikTok, but it's only at 40,000 views on YouTube. Sometimes my shorts, they just perform better on different platforms. But I've stopped trying to post on Facebook to say, hey, I'm going live on YouTube for this, because nobody cares. People who are on Facebook or on Instagram choose to stay on Facebook and Instagram because that's the platforms that they like. If I really wanted to get the most viewership, what I should start doing, and what I've been thinking about doing, but I just don't like how long the delay is, more goals, guys. Not yet, Anthony. Not yet. But we do have a substitution coming in, another man coming in. It looks like we've got 13 minutes left to go in this game. And I got to hang on for 13 more minutes, man. That's all it is. I got to hang on for 13 more. Can we do it? Vamos a ver. I am tired, gassed, burned out, whatever you want to call it on this one. This game could have been way more interesting if PSG... This game could have been way more interesting if PSG didn't crap the bed right now. YouTube links and stories or reels? No, never really use them. They never really help. They never really help, man. I'm being 100% honest. They never really help. PSG on possession right now. They are on their own back line. PSG moving the ball around well at this point, but moving the ball around well doesn't equal goals here. Let's see if they can get one back. At this point, it feels like all they're going to get is a consolation prize if they get it, or we're going to end up with a clean sheet here. Looks like it's stolen. Looks like Chelsea. Looks like a whistle comes in, a body check right there. Okay, so PSG gets the ball, and they're going to send this one back. YouTube links and stories or reels, I mean, sometimes, Derek, honestly, but fact of the matter is like, nah, man, none of that stuff, it feels like none of that stuff really works. And also, it feels like none of these live streams right now are really bringing in a whole lot of attention, and that's okay. That's okay. It's not football season yet. It's not basketball playoffs yet either. We don't have this is the summer, and it's a long summer, man. It is a long summer. This is my opportunity to try to get some new style content. We're going to try to hit the streets of San Antonio. We're going to go back down to the Riverwalk, to my favorite place down at the Riverwalk, to get some new content this off season. We've got about 8 weeks to get as much content as possible before the football season starts, and we got to make sure that our slides are all taken care of before the football season as well. Chelsea on the defense, PSG on the attack. There is a cross into the box right there, and it's going to be picked out of the sky once again. Another touch here for Robert Sanchez. He should honestly be like man of the match. If it's not going to be Cole Palmer, it needs to be Robert Sanchez. Here's a beautiful chance right here in Chelsea. Delap cannot get the goal. Donnarumma, that was a golden opportunity right there. That'll go down as a save for Donnarumma. Donnarumma, a big sigh of relief right there. Only one whole game or two. Any more headers on the target yet? I think just one the whole game. Are you looking for two? Palmer to take this corner kick here. We're going to get a corner kick here for Chelsea. Looks like 10 minutes left to go, guys. The time is dwindling. Are you covering any of the preseason football games? Yes, Robert. Not just me. Santino as well. We're going to be getting him some of his practice reps here for the preseason. We're thinking, and he's a little apprehensive at the idea, but I think it would make sense to have multiple channels for Football Nation, just kind of like the same way Chat Sports does it. Same way Chat Sports does it, but a little different, right? Just a little different. There's a beautiful through ball right there. It's broken up by PSG with 9 minutes left to go in the full time here. 34 concurrent viewers watching this live stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Here comes the whistle right now. A yellow card comes in, and Chelsea trying to pick a fight right now with PSG. They're taking their time. They want to create as much commotion and chaos right now. Colwill slow to get up. There is a yellow card that comes in, and it looks like it's against Colwill. And looks like PSG has the ball. PSG in the attacking area. Here's a shot from PSG and another save from Robert Sanchez. Wow. How many saves is that today for Robert Sanchez? There's a beautiful boot. This one goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for PSG. Definitely looking for two, says, how do I say your name? Quatre? Did I say that? Is that four? I don't know how to count in French. Un, deux, trois? That's it. That's all I know. Je ne parle pas français. 4 yellow cards today for Chelsea. Chelsea said, I don't care if you get carded. You will not let these guys score. Chelsea playing defense really well. Chelsea on possession. The whistle comes in. PSG commits the foul. 8 minutes left to go. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time is ticking, guys. Time is ticking down. We're less than 8 minutes left to go in this game. 7,000 views for this live stream. I appreciate you guys watching this one. Again, this game is publicly available on DAZN Sports, guys. If that helps y'all find this, then be sure to hit that like button. Here we go, pushing the ball forward. And Chelsea gonna try to play keep away right now against PSG. Just playing this one as far into that attacking area as possible, so PSG has to play off their back line. We've got about 7 minutes left in this game, and now Paris is on the attack. Here comes a good challenge right there. I guess it's not a good challenge. Cucurella is going to be whistled there for the foul. I think PSG already conceded the loss, guys. I think PSG already gave up for sure. PSG already gave up, moving the ball around right now. We've got, looks like Dembele with it. Dembele will pass this one backwards. I'm over here fiddling with a chain, and it looks like no whistle here. We've got João Neves, a man down. Neves will now be yellow carded. He'll be carded here. And I don't like the way that he did that. Let me see this play one more time, because this is just such a ridiculous way for him to throw himself on the ground and be crying. Oh, he pulled the back of his hair. He straight up got run into, and he reached down and yoinked his head. He yoinked his hair. He got a yellow card for that, so now Neves has a yellow card. And honestly, Cucurella was down on the ground, and he was like, ah, screaming like he was just scalped by, like he just got scalped. Ooh, this might be a red card. This might be a red card against PSG, because they're going to use the video. This is under review. Video assisted referee. This is going to end up being a red. This will be a very easy call. This will end up being a red. This will be a very easy call. He pulled his hair for no reason. He straight up just wanted to be a dick. Oops, sorry. He went, pulled his hair. Wow. That's going to be a red card, bro. Sorry, man. You're going to go home on that one. We're almost getting into it. Yep, that's a red card. That's what he says. There's the red card. Neves, if there was a chance for your team to come back, you just lost it. Because you did not know how to control your emotions, because you're a child. At least you're not biting people like Luis Suarez used to do. Y'all remember Luis Suarez, who would literally put his teeth on people, bite people? We're almost getting it, guys. Anthony, almost there, bro. Almost there. 5 minutes left to go in this one. 5 minutes left to go in this one. A red card is given out right there. An easy red card for the officials. And now PSG, as if their job wasn't hard enough, they now have to play a man down and try to get back 3 goals in 5 minutes. Yeah. So, 4 minutes, excuse me. 4 minutes left to go. I will be covering preseason football games, Robert. I just don't know how much love is going to be there, but most of it is going to be focusing on getting Santino up to speed with calling the games. And obviously, we're going to need to start setting up our lineups here. Those are all going to change on the weekly basis. He's going to be making slides for the channel, and I'll be doing most of the live streaming here. Looks like there is a foul, and it looks like he's hanging on to the shin. I mean, that's clearly a foul, but, bro, the whistle has already been blown. You get a chance right now. You don't need to be rolling around. Like, just get up and try to get on board. Try to get your shot in. You know what I mean? They're showing that hair pull one more time. I can't believe he actually did that. He straight up grabbed his hair and pulled the back of his head. Get over here. 3 minutes left to go, guys. During this summer lull, perhaps delving into collaborations with other creators on social platforms to boost your visibility on YouTube may be beneficial, he says. Thank you, Derek. I have been reaching out to a few other content creators, trying to get on everyone's schedules together, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if you're a content creator and you want someone with an audience to jump on your channel, I can help out with that. Or with other content creators. I'd love to be on a podcast, man. Honestly, I think podcasting would be great, but I don't have a podcast platform. And I also don't have the microphones or any of that stuff to, like, make a decent podcast. I do, but everyone sounds a little bit different. The tones are all messed up. Everything's all mixed, but not the point, not important. We are 2 minutes away, guys, from 90 minutes here. We'll see how much added time, how much injury time gets handed out. We're going to get another yellow card here, too. Looks like we are going to get, maybe not. We have 4 yellows already for PSG. 4 yellows already here for PSG. Anthony's saying, I've already started celebrating, says Anthony. Rock and roll, man. Cheers to you. Here's the pass. Here's a touch. Chelsea on the ball with 2 minutes left to go. Robert Sanchez will push this up to our Ecuadorian brother right now, Moises Caicedo. Caicedo. Looks like they're going to be another foul here, and Chelsea gets the ball back. PSG not happy about this, man. PSG struggling. Ozan Bloodstrike saying, I'm back from training in football. Man, training in what kind of football? English football or American football? Because if you're training in English football, you should go help out PSG. They could use you, bro. Hey, oh my goodness. Almost a goal right there for PSG. And instead of taking the shot, he laid it back for someone else, and it was cleared out once again by Cucurella. Cucurella doing a great job today here as well. Here we go, guys. With 1 minute left to go, Chelsea is playing defense in their own defensive third. Here's a monster boot to clear the line right now, and it looks like a big counterattack here. Is he going to get the chance? Delap is on the move. Delap looking like he wants to take it himself. And good defense there. Delap gets to the ball. Heyo. Gonna roll around just a little bit. Another card. This referee is, you can see it in his face, he's over it. The referee is over it. You can see it in his face, like that happened, and he just goes, like he just is tired of this game right now. Ramos commits the foul, so we are going to get, looks like 5 minutes of injury time, which seems excessive, but it is what it is. Training for football, soccer, I see. Yeah, man, you should definitely go help out PSG. They need you right now. They could take any help that they could get. So 5 minutes of added time, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes of added time. It's a lot of time for this one. Here we go. Back onto the action right now. Chelsea actually has an opportunity. There's a stolen pass right there. PSG ends up with the ball. Hey, he passed back to his own keeper. A keeper shouldn't have been able to pick it up with his hands. He did that pass on purpose. It wasn't like an accidental touch. Here we go, trying to get one back here for PSG. PSG on a dangerous attack right now, and this will be broken up by Chelsea. That one goes out into the stands. That one goes out into the stands. Thank you guys for watching this live stream, man. Appreciate you guys sticking around with me, even though this game is super available. I'm losing $1 million. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million. Sorry, man. Eso pasa, bro. Eso pasa. Only bet what you're willing to lose. Here comes the shot. Oh, bro, where's your cojones? Take the shot. Doesn't matter. It's offsides. 4 minutes left to go. 4 minutes left to go. He wasn't even offsides. I mean, that's ridiculous. All right, guys, this game is just about over, man. This game is just about over. We got about 4 minutes left to go here. The clock is still ticking up. When it gets to 96 minutes in this top area, that'll be it. Ozem saying I'm homeless now. Are you sure that you can go from $1 million to homeless? I mean, why bet the farm? Why not just bet an acre or two? You bet the whole farm? You put a second mortgage on the house here? Here we go, guys. Chelsea has possession once more. Chelsea on the attack. There's the pass to Delap. Delap on the ball right here. Delap passes to the top of the screen. Looks like they'll play backwards, and Chelsea just going to take their time here. This game's done, bro. Chelsea going to try to be the bigger team here and take their time. Oh, good job to clean that one up. Almost a chance, almost a possibility for PSG to get one back. Chelsea's still with it. Looks like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. And this one will go back to PSG. PSG gets one more chance to mount an attack and try to get a consolation prize. Chelsea trying to get a consolation prize right. Excuse me, PSG trying to get a consolation prize right now. With 2 minutes left to go, they got 125 seconds is all they have until that final whistle. Can you score 3 goals? 125 seconds? Guys, when Chelsea, not if, but when Chelsea wins this game, they will now have 2 championships in every major international club tournament that has ever existed. So Chelsea, absolutely fantastic team. The Blues doing what the Blues do best, and that is winning games right there. Here's another free kick and a nice roll here from Chelsea. You should win the Oscar. Another yellow card gets handed out right now. And with 90 seconds left to go, that's definitely a foul. And if he was flat-footed, he could have broken the ankle. Oh, man, this is crazy to watch. Chelsea's going to win this game, guys, for sure. We got 1 minute left to go. They barely just put the spray out there. Don't even really need a wall at this point. Don't even need a wall here at this point. Chelsea, all the players on the sidelines shaking hands right now. Players shaking hands right now. 45 seconds left to go. Chelsea still with possession. PSG will steal. PSG going to get a chance to run this one up. Pass. Here we go. Here's the move. A big boot here. Will it stay in play? Will it stay at the feet of PSG? The whistle comes in. It's a free kick for Chelsea. It's a free kick for Chelsea. 20 seconds left to go here. Everybody's celebrating already. Everybody's celebrating already. And this is it. Waiting for the final whistle. I've already got the final score right here, right now. Here we go with 5:05 left to go. There is stolen ball. Final whistle. That is it, guys. Chelsea is the winner. Chelsea are the champions. And Chelsea win the World Cup final. Wow. Who was expecting that? 2025 Club World Cup champions is going to be Chelsea from England. All right, guys. I've got a lot of things that I need to get ready for in order to get myself set up for the future here on this channel. I appreciate you guys watching this live stream with me. I appreciate you guys giving me some of your time. If you were watching and I had your attention for 10, 15, 20 minutes, smash that like button, and I will see you guys super soon. Actually, you guys will see me super soon. I think we might take a pause in the live streams for a little bit here and try something else to try and help grow this channel. Oh, wait a minute. We got a fight breaking up right now. We got a fight, and it doesn't even need to happen. Donnarumma, players pushing each other around. Doesn't need to be like this. Anyways, the drama. The drama. All right, guys, that's all I got. Y'all have a great night. Buenos nachos. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out.